And I believe there is 20 possible, because I don't think they can be side missions.
Hmm.
So I'm just signing out of Skype.
Okay.
So that there's no RAM being used.
Silver Mine Writhes.
Okay, we are live. You can go ahead
Okay.
and do stuff.
Okay, so we're on session 3
Session 3
of Nioh.
Nioh.
This is me with Mifuki playing on Octo's profile or Octo's channel here. He asked me to play because of reasons, because you want to play it.
It's amazing. Game's great.
Yeah.
Game's great.
Outside of the stream. How good of you to come. I am Kikawa Hiroie, Lord of Izumo Province. Unfortunately, the head of the Motri clan could not be here, but I shall hear what you have to say in his place.
Do that. So you're on what, like main mission 4?
Something like that, yeah, 3 or 4. 4, I think.
What was the last boss you fought?
Was it Nioh? I wasn't sure. I'm not sure.
Well, it's Tachibana, but...
Tachibana, yeah.
Kelly
Munashige.
Tachibana.
What?
Like, Edward Kelly.
Yeah, Edward Kelly as Munashige.
Yeah.
Tachibana Munashige. Iwami Ginzan is the largest silver mine in all of Japan. Its high-quality silver was fetched to top prices and profits both inside and outside Japanese borders. However, its riches have also made it a prime target for other warlords, and the locations of its entrances, exit, and inner chambers are kept a close secret. Over time, the Mori clan has accelerated their efforts and dug even deeper into the mountain's depths. Ooh, so a mine, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How have you liked the sort of like settings and locations that are in the game so far from your playthrough?
I think they're great.
They're varied?
Yeah, I've had one main mission where I was like, I don't like this area. But that was more just because of the yokai that were there.
Right.
I find certain yokai in this game extremely annoying.
Yeah. I've already ran into some of them. Stupid Tengu guy. This doesn't do anything.
No, you have no idea. If you think the Tengu are annoying. The Tengu are tame, dude.
Well, they are annoying. What is mess? You must find a way to clear it out. Good thing I have Fusa Ushi with me. Poison resistance. I figured that was gonna happen.
And now you're super poisoned.
That's alright.
You're just gonna hang out here? In the depths? In Blighttown?
Yeah, that's what this is.
You can climb up faster by sprinting up the ladder, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Is there a way to clear that?
Yep. There is a way. So, we decided, well, by we decided, I mean I asked you and said, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. That we're only going to stream main missions.
Yeah.
And Fugi, because he wants to play the game when we're not streaming, he can play as many side missions as he wants. None of them are dependent to know the story.
Right.
There's a few that introduce key side characters.
Right.
That you can interact with, but it's nothing that's going to hamper the main story. So you're good.
So yeah, we'll do that.
Oh. Have you bought the backstab yet?
I thought I bought it for one of them. Does it count for all of them?
Well, yeah, because it's a ninjutsu. Well, they have to be unaware of you.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay. I do not remember this many guys being here. Oh.
Alright.
So you're feeling the spear right now. I see a hand cannon on your back. I see a bow on your back. I see a sword on your
Well,
side.
spear was useful when I had to kill those Tengu with the Twilight mission because all I had to do is just have an attack and then poke them once, and then have an attack and poke them once. So that's how I killed them.
Okay.
I could not attack any faster than that, otherwise they would just catch me and punish me. So. Oh boy.
Welcome to
Stone Fang Tunnel?
Yeah, Stone Fang. I realized that as soon as I started making that joke, I couldn't remember what the level was called. So you have a pretty different build here than I do, just based off the magic that you're using. So I am looking forward to seeing how magic is used.
Yeah.
I have an everything build. Like I'm like super quality. I'm like even quality magic. So
right.
just because I want to unlock all the stuff.
Well, first of all, spear is good because it
Spear's
gives me more distance than the sword.
I was using sword and spear all the way up to the point where I'm in the game. I'm 33 hours in, and I've now just switched to dual swords and a sword.
Got some salt there. I use some salt to help me kill some of those tough yokai in the Twilight mission.
What does it do?
You throw it if you at somebody. It's like a cone in front of you, and it significantly lowers their like purple.
Oh,
bar.
okay. So you can interrupt them then.
Yeah.
You should look into getting the catwalking scrolls. That's just nice to not have to be able to walk to everyone, and if you're going behind everyone, you can just kind of sprint by.
Well, I figure I wouldn't need it because I can just walk slow enough.
Yeah, it's good to sprint by people. Like if you want to aggro someone and then sprint behind another one, stuff like that.
Right.
But I'm kind of playing a sneakier character. Like I have the catwalking scrolls and I have the scrolls that make me invisible.
Right.
And stuff like that.
I figure I'd focus more on magic than ninjutsu. Sort of like two different kinds of magic. You know?
I mean, you're getting ninjutsu points, so it's not like it's cutting into your magic. Just because the scrolls.
I mean, like, it's not gonna be that useful if.
Oh yeah, like in the stat. I mean, the catwalking scrolls, and stuff like that. They don't scale. They just are in effect. Basically, apply a status effect to you.
Right. Yeah. It's a buff. I made it to the exit.
And then he died.
Okay.
So there is one thing about this level, design-wise, that I don't like.
Okay.
And I will let you figure it out.
No, what happened? No.
I will let you... Once you figure it out, I'll tell you.
Poison.
Yeah, man, poison.
Why? I was gonna... Oh, well, I'm poisoned now. Thought I got rid of it.
Well, I'll explain why. So the first one of those like cleaners that you find is at the very beginning of the mission, and it's permanently on.
Mm-hmm.
None of the other ones are permanently on.
Oh, that's lame.
There is a way to clear the poison permanently, but you got to figure that out.
Okay. Well.
And you got to do it by per area basis. Oh, geez, pretty good damage.
You can instantly break people's guards with different elements.
That's cool.
Depending on what you're fighting.
So is it specifically these yokai without the armor that wind breaks, or is it
Well, I
all
noticed
of those
that
types of
water
yokai?
works well on like those guys that I just killed there. But this one's on.
Yep. There's certain areas where it's always on, so you can go to somewhere without poison.
Okay. Also, you should look at my gear here. This just gave me better defense, but it was mostly for this is like change the defense.
Yeah.
And this is unlimited on Nioh. That running speed, and then here are the two things that I got. Water damage plus 10%.
That's good.
And
I'm doing
magic power plus 8, and unlimited elixir, and change to defense magic.
That's pretty good.
It's very good. So like when I level my magic, I get like plus 7 defense, just for 1 point. So should keep wearing that stuff. I mean, this is it. Right? Now the poison thing is stopped, and yeah!
Yeah, so you have little, like, stone mushroom things that make poison. And you have to destroy those. There's not always just one in the area. But when you destroy those, the poison leaves, which is nice. Do you have any antidotes? Antidotes are a pretty hot commodity early game. Just because there's so many yokai that can poison you. This whole level and the dudes with the pickaxes can jump on you and puke on you. And stuff like that.
Ugh.
That's really cool. I didn't think they were gonna make the magic like the type of damage like really affects. Oh jeez. Really affects.
Why is the stagger lock so real in this game?
Stamina and stuff.
I had stamina.
Could have blocked it.
I'm not blocking.
But you coulda.
Yeah, I could have.
So those giant mushrooms stay dead.
Good. Good.
So do you prefer the spear over the sword?
I guess I still prefer the sword, but I'm gonna try and get used to this because I might need it. If I couldn't beat those Tengu guys without the spear, then I'm gonna probably need it for other things.
Oh yeah, the spear is fantastic for almost all yokai. I still think the sword is the best weapon in the game, just because of the versatility. But spear is pretty clutch in a lot of situations. The dual swords took me a while to get used to, especially their parry, because their parry is awful. But it's really delayed, which is weird. You expect it to be fast because it's the fast weapon. You know what I mean? But it kind of has like this weird animation where you like step to the side and swipe your sword sideways, and you have to catch their weapon to parry them.
Okay.
Which can really screw you up. But it comes with an automatic backstab, which knocks them over. So you basically get a double crit if you land, which is nice.
Okay, bounce back to where I was.
Yep, not that far of a run. Do you find your Guardian Spirit really, really helpful?
Oh, yes, I do.
Do you like the Guardian Spirit system?
Yes, I do.
Oh, jeez. Nice. Shinobi apparel. Shinobi stuff's so good.
That's a purple, so let me
so
see
light.
here. Dash endurance, life, ninjutsu power.
You can hit R2 to compare.
Key consumption running fast. So this is to pollution and defilement from the look you carry on. Does that mean like what does that mean? Does that mean like when you're standing in the stuff?
How fast you
black and white
regen?
stuff?
Yeah, how fast you regen your stamina. I've been buffing that with my prestige points.
huh? I feel like there's way more down there, though.
So how do you think the level design stacks up to something like Souls?
It feels more like smaller. Feels a little more closed, but closed off because it's like sort of not one big world. So definitely, I can definitely sense that there's a a beginning and end kind of thing to the world, to the map.
Yeah.
But it's very good at how it's multi-leveled and sort of, that's good. They really tried to do their best here. This is where I started. I mean, I think it doesn't really matter to me. Again, I think I prefer when the worlds are all open and stuff, but I don't think it matters that much.
I agree with you that it feels smaller because the world is closed off.
Yeah.
I do actually think that these areas are bigger than the individual areas in Souls, though.
That depends on the area. I don't know, man.
Like most of the areas.
Most of the areas are, they're just smaller and they're more like claustrophobic, I guess. I'm thinking of all like the areas in Dark Souls like 3, right? And stuff like the Cathedral of the Deep, right? Is this huge open area, like a courtyard area, right? And like a huge like open area up top.
Well, I think the biggest area in Dark Souls 3 is Lothric Castle.
The other castles also real open. Like, you can see. There's that sense of scale where you're like, wow, I can see everything, and you can see where I've been and where I'm going, right? That's a neat feeling that you can't really get in this game because of the way it's built,
Yeah.
So I don't really blame it for not being that. This is why the spear is good.
You can follow up with another triangle. It's pretty.
No, I might get hit.
But I think I've played 1 or 2 levels that rival the size of Lothric Castle,
Right?
including all the way up to Lorien and Lothric.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there's a few areas in this game that are massive.
Okay.
Like that one level I was just in that you kind of caught a glimpse of. That took me an hour to actually just see it all.
Yeah, I see. You fought someone that was supposed to be a friend.
I was hoping you weren't gonna look. There is a reason for that though. There is a plot reason.
I believe it. Like she's evil.
I'm not gonna say yes or no.
So this was no. That way it was closed off.
Yeah, that was closed off. There is something you are missing.
I went down through this way. And then
Would you let me to, or do you want me to let you know
in there I'm
if you are going the wrong way?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I know some people like to know if they're going the wrong way. I personally like to figure it out myself, but
Yeah.
Have you noticed their glowing hands yet for the command grabs?
Yes.
Okay.
Command grab. You just grab.
Yeah, command grab is what it's called fighting games. So, okay. So you do understand now. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh no, it's healing!
No. Very good.
So what, have you done all the side missions up to this point that you could have done?
Yeah, I could do. Yeah.
So, I'm trying to remember all the ones you could have done. Have you done the, like, fighting through the waves of Gyves?
No.
No? Okay. Have you, no, you wouldn't have done the bathhouse yet. What I really like is some of the side missions are actual like unique areas. It's not just reused.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
really
neat.
cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorite levels in the game is actually
This
is actually a side mission.
really.
Yeah. Have you done any of the side missions where you go to like the in between plane?
No.
Okay. That's cool.
So, yeah.
So you've just basically just done ones like going through a level backwards or
Yeah,
going
yeah,
through a
just
level
all the
again
ones that I
and
came able
killing
to.
one big dude.
'Cause-
Yeah, I just don't remember. There's so many of them. I just lose track.
Let's see. Did it come this way? Okay, yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. Down here.
If you want to stay at range with the spear, I think high stance is really, really good.
See, I don't think so, because this happens.
Don't
That's
do
like super low range.
don't do the that.
Mm.
That and then the follow up, like do the 2-hit. Huge sweep, everything
Yeah,
in front
I
of you.
think it's more useful to be able to stab forward like that.
I think high stance with the spear is like the quick attacks are the best thing in the game for keeping range. Personally,
All right,
I do really like the thrusts as well, but it's that the follow up with the thrust gets you in close. Where the
I don't
follow
want
up,
to get close. I want to stay away.
that's what I mean. So the follow up with the thrust in mid stance is you thrust forward and then you turn around and hit him with the back of it and you get in close. This one, the quick attacks keep you at the same range. So you can like hit and then swipe everyone in front of you,
Okay.
which really helps crowd controlling. It interrupts, because it's high stance, it interrupts a lot of attacks.
Right.
But again, I switch stances more than you. So if you think mid stance is the way to go for you, then do mid stance. I do really think low stance quick attacks are also some of the best moves in the game. For you just have to have a lot of time because like you can't interrupt a lot of those moves.
Right.
But I think that's very good, especially when you team it up with the kick, with ending the combo with a triangle push.
Mm-hmm. Top floor now. And here. Falling there wouldn't do anything. Unless I haven't been in this room yet, which I think I have been. Maybe not. We run into a guy I haven't killed, and that means I'm going the right way. No? Did you get lost here as well?
For a minute, and then
Yeah.
you ran by the way to go a few times.
No.
Oh no, a rock.
Bunch of yellows there. Oh.
Man, it'd be so rough. I'm trying to get all the Kodama in the game, and I cannot imagine not having Kodama sense. So like, the fact that you don't have Kodama sense is like really irritating to me.
You just don't worry about it. When you find them, you find them.
Yeah, but you see how long it, or how much Amrita it takes to level up in this game when you get to a higher level. So it's like I just get bonus 25% more Amrita.
Right.
So like from my Kodama. So it's like
It's a
without
little, a little crazy
I
how
will,
much you need.
I will not use certain equipment just because it does not have Kodama sense. I wore this crappy helmet for like so long.
Now you're wearing another garbage helmet.
What?
Your dumb black hat or whatever it is.
Oh,
Plate hat.
the Kodama helm?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Nah, I'm not wearing that. That's for grinding. If I need to grind. Which you never need to grind, but if I want to grind. I'll use that. I have a charm with Kodama Sense now, and I'm just like never gonna take it off unless I find a better charm that has Kodama Sense. Never taking it off because you find worthwhile equipment way more than charms. I originally had a charm with Kodama Sense, and then I switched it for a helmet. So I was like, oh sweet, I can switch to a charm that
okay, I was in
heals me more. But
okay.
But no, it's all about.
I love how they can just hyper armor through everything.
Yeah, man. It's also why I call them command grabs. So command grabs do, at least in MK, they give you hyper armor to grab through stuff. Maybe in Street Fighter as well? I don't know. I don't play Zangief because I hate him, because I suck with him. I also just don't play Street Fighter because I suck in Street Fighter.
So which way is it?
That way.
Down here?
Yeah. No. Right there.
I've been this way though. I thought I had been this way before.
Nope.
Are you sure? I remember this looks so familiar.
Well, there's poison down that hallway.
Alright, yeah.
Look new?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you had to guess on what you've seen so far for this level, what's the boss going to be?
A mole.
A mole?
Yeah.
That dug the tunnels?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking like an earthy creature.
Okay.
Mole works pretty well.
Oh, you can roll out of that? Yeah.
Tell the boss right away. Blech.
Better tell the boss right away. Oh no, death bats!
Death bats, exactly. Eh.
That's totally an NPC, or a dev.
Yajirobe, the tightrope walker, fell to death.
Irony.
It is ironic. Well, it's death, so.
Oh yeah, it's super death.
Alright, oh, you're back.
That ladder behind you have to kick down, by the way. I made the mistake of not doing that because I thought it was down, and I fell down.
Look at that.
And I was like, ugh, I gotta run all the way back around. Have you picked a Kodama Blessing at the shrine yet?
I assumed they just picked one for me automatically when I zoned in.
No.
Okay, well, I'll pick one.
I believe you pick one for each region. And that's how it works. And then you can switch it, but it will stay for that region until you select it to be something else. I just always check just to be sure. You're pretty close to another shrine, so I wouldn't go all the way back. At least that does no damage.
Mm-hmm. Monkey.
Good call. So I've stacked up a whole bunch of equipment in my game that increases my elixir recovery.
Right.
So my elixir, I have 2,500 health, I believe, 2,800 maybe.
Wow.
And my elixir heals 2,100.
That's crazy.
It's really, really good. I have 20 body. I'm sitting at 20, 20, 20, 14, 14, 15, 11.
Hmm.
And then 10 for spirit.
Put one more into spirit for now, and then probably work on magic. Because now I've capped out on my spirit stuff. So now I've unlocked that thing. Yeah, everybody earned.
Nice.
Stick
Good.
with Ushi because of defense versus poison. And recurrent damage from poison, so the potency of poison is reduced as well.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 25%. So it's kind of meant for this place.
Kodama Blessing.
Hmm.
I can tell you right away if you have received one. No. Because when you do, a little Kodama will appear next to it.
What do you mean?
Well, it's 100 gold to get one.
Right.
And if you push X on Oracle Blessing, right to the left of it, Kodama will show up, like in the menu, right there. That means it's now active.
Okay.
And sometimes, depending on your blessing, Kodama will give you an extra elixir at the shrine.
Okay. Find all the treasure and things.
Mm-hmm.
They're already.
So good. Did you do this side mission with Tachibana's wife?
Mm,
You go looking for... I think you did.
yeah.
You go looking for a gift?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you did that one on camera, actually.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh!
I don't know why I didn't stagger that time.
Oh! You probably have to have to hit him at a certain angle, and because he's moving, it's not hitting whatever limb. But yeah, you probably have to hit his head. After you kill these guys, show me the magic you have on your second hop. Oh, there you go. So you got some water. I'm assuming that's a water talisman, and then the guardian spirit talisman,
Yeah.
and then salt. Jeez, it's good with yours. I have there's an Nioh talisman you can equip that increases your Amrita earned. Like the
Yes,
multiplier
I
of
noticed that,
Amrita,
yeah.
which is really, really good. I have that on. I have the regeneration scrolls, which suck, by the way. But
I mean, why? It's regen. Regen's great. What's wrong with that?
45 HP every couple of seconds. It's better than nothing.
Right.
Like, what I usually do is if I get hit, I'll kill whatever I was fighting, and then I will regen, and then just kind of run around. I don't use elixirs unless I absolutely have to. What?
I don't know what happened. I have to already. Let's clear this area out. Alright. I mean, we try to avoid using elixirs and stuff, right? But
Yeah.
that's difficult to do.
I thought you bought the regen.
No, I don't think I bought it yet.
Man, I'm really looking forward to New Game Plus in this game.
New Game Plus?
Yeah.
What? How would a game this long without a New Game Plus? What?
Dude, 15 has New Game
It's
Plus.
true.
Worst enemies in the game. Right here.
Usually that works.
You have to hit him in that gold spot. Worst enemies in the game. Worst ones. Hate him so much.
Well, okay. The last time I just shot with them with water and then they just died.
Well, their weak point is that glowing Amrita spot on their back.
Alright.
I know that because if you hit them with your weapon, it insta-staggers them.
Well, come on.
It's
you didn't
awful.
even attack. You didn't even attack.
No, he just walks into you. It's like the Dark Souls 1 bone wheels, dude. They're awful. The worst part is that those guys are like used all the time. Like if they were like the protectors that like never respawn, that'd be one thing. But they respawn all the time. I hate those guys. Worst enemies by far.
Yeah, bone wheels are bone wheels, right? It still don't open the first door that's like this. Send. Come on. Don't see how that's reasonable. Well.
So how are you enjoying your stay in Blighttown?
It's not so bad, I guess, at the end of the day.
Not quite as bad as Blighttown. It's no Valley of Defilement, that's for sure.
Development is the worst
Is it
thing.
worse than Blighttown? Yes,
it is. Yes, it is. Actually. So it's tough to beat the awfulness of Blighttown and the badly designedness of Blighttown.
Health. Because like even Valley of Defilement has those frame rate issues that Blighttown does.
There's nothing good. There's nothing good about Valley of Defilement. Not like nothing.
Like I would say like there is actually some redeemable aspects of Blighttown. Of Blighttown.
Oh yeah.
Like Quelaag's a cool fight.
That was a good fight. All the boss fights in Valley of Defilement suck.
Yeah, it's true.
Fun.
Dirty Colossus is awful. The stupid Leech.
Yeah, Leechmonger
is awful. And
Magnastrea, which is just an NPC fight.
Yeah.
Like, people are crazy when they're like, oh man, Demon Souls has such great bosses and things. No.
Well, I can't believe that
It's
Miyazaki,
trash.
that's his favorite area.
Yeah.
Like, I get that the guy likes Poison. I like Poison as much as the next guy.
Yeah, right?
You know me, I love
I'm status
Poison.
effects guy, right? But it's
like,
not just the poison. The poison wouldn't really bother me that much. It's everything else. Did you know you have to now you have to like not run? You have to walk through the poison.
Dude,
and there's tons of annoying flying enemies.
And the run back to Dirty Colossus is so long.
It's so long. It's a nightmare getting past those stupid crow-faced guys. I have an idea. Let's make an enemy that Let's make an enemy that a bunch of rats in this one area of Defilement like 4-1, 5-1.
Yep.
And let's just have them so like they instantly plague you. Instantly, on hit.
Well, it's like why would you ever even have plague resist armor because they're one of the only things in the game that hit you with plague.
Right, and they instantly plague you and.
Plague's worse than Toxic.
Yes, it is. It's terrible. And so you try to deal with that, and you get murdered.
I hate everything about these guys.
This is why I'm like, you had like 200k on your guy. Like, have you not been dying like ever?
I block.
So you haven't been dying.
No, not typically. I also am
so-
getting a whole bunch of Amrita
Right.
all the time.
Well, it have to be because you had if you had to have 200k.
Well, you gotta remember, it's the Dark Souls effect, right? So, like, later on, this enemy is giving you way less Amrita at this level than it will be at my level.
Right. So, yeah, those dumb plague rats, and then right after that is this incredibly thin, little area.
Dude,
you gotta squeeze through.
The thin bridge with the giant
With
guy?
the giant guy on
And
it.
the boulders that immediately drop?
There's no point in killing him because drops nothing, and he is just there to get in your way. Everything in the area is terrible. It's the most unfun area in Dark Souls. Like, I've had my share of bad times with, Nightmare Frontier and stuff like that, but that area...
Nightmare Frontier sucks.
Right.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb. But Valley of Defilement is like a special kind of stupid.
Right. Well, I'm right here and get this thing. You know, I have to restart. Maybe I'll be fine if I don't have to die.
Once you clear that mushroom, though, that's the last one. So.
Good. Yeah, like I couldn't believe how little fun I was having with the game when I was going through Valley of Defilement. Like, that's like some people's favorite Souls game. And I'm like, how? Half of the areas are no fun.
It's true. I really don't like.
I hate all of Valley of Defilement. I hate most of Tower of Latria. I hate about half of Stonefang Fang Tunnel.
Yep. I'm okay with Stonefang. I think it's not great, but I don't mind it.
No,
actually, no. The last area is awful.
The last area is just a bunch of stupid tunnels and then like a bunch of worms that don't do anything.
Area.
And then the last area is a guy.
This is the Dragon God.
Yeah, like
Voltaria is great.
Voltaria is genuinely good. Yes. So I can safely say that literally for me, literally half that game is terrible and half of it's good, because like I said, I hate all of Valley of Defilement. I hate most of Tower of Latria. I hate about half of Stonefang. I hate maybe one level in
the Shadow Man place?
Shrine of Storms. And I like Voltaria.
I really don't like a lot of Shadow of Storms.
Well, Shrine of Storms is good. There's no Shrine of Storms.
I don't like... I like the first area. I don't like the part with the stupid ghosts that Kamehameha you off the stairs.
Yeah, that's the area I'm talking about, yeah, that I don't like.
And then the third part of that area is kind of stupid because it's just the Storm King.
Yeah, it doesn't really even count as an area.
You know what I mean? So like half of that's bad.
See, again, going to bosses, right? Storm King, not a great fight.
No.
Dragon God,
no,
not a
but
great fight.
Storm King is just Yorm.
You can fight. You can choose to put your Storm Ruler away and actually use your fists if you want to.
You can shoot Storm King with a bow until he dies.
Yeah, well, you can't use your fists, can you? And
But there is another way, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but there's way more ways with Yorm.
I still think Yorm is bad.
No matter Storm King.
No matter what, Storm King, Yorm, Ancient Wyvern, those are all bad fights.
No, Yorm's not though. Yorm's the exception.
I disagree. I understand your reasons. I just don't agree with them. What is the worst boss?
In what?
In Demon Souls.
That's a tough one.
It's
so many bad ones.
It's gotta be
like Leechmonger, like Dirty Colossus is garbage.
Like if we're talking for real though,
like
for real, it's the True King Alan. For real.
But that's not even a boss fight.
Yeah, that doesn't count. It's like a story moment.
It's like the thing. It's like the third phase of the Sephiroth fight, where it's like it's not even meant to be a boss fight, even though it's a battle screen. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel about Yorm.
But Yorm is a boss fight. You can
barely
die and just
barely.
he's easily there. Yorm is how you do the gimmick. Like, if you're gonna do a gimmick fight, do it the way you would do with Yorm. Because at least with Yorm, you can still preserve your all whatever run or thing only run. When you're fighting Yorm, if you're fighting Ancient Wyvern or something like that, or Dragon God or Bed of Chaos, it's like forget about it. So like, Yorm's the only fight for me that I actually had fun using a different weapon, other than the gimmick weapon that they give you to use. You know.
Well, I mean,
That's
if we're
what
just
I have
talking
to talk
straight gimmick fights, Yorm is not a very good gimmick fight in comparison to other gimmick fights in the Soul series.
No, but he is though. That's what makes it good, because it's not a fight that relies on its gimmick. It's a gimmick fight where you don't have to use the gimmick. That's what makes it good. It's like, I hate gimmick fights where I have no other choice but to do this one thing.
But I mean,
right?
like even
So,
out of the he's not even in the upper echelon of gimmick fights in comparison to the rest of the gimmick fights in the Soul series. I mean, if you really think about it, what's it called? Fume Knight is a gimmick fight.
Because you're gonna explain your logic, because I disagree.
That's great. Because if you don't destroy the shrines outside of his arena, he heals.
I mean, that's not really.
That's a gimmick.
It barely is a factor in this fight, though. You know.
I disagree. Have you ever tried to fight him?
No, because everyone does it, and then
the first time I went through that, I was destroying all those things, like normally, like all the the little I don't know what they're called.
They're called false idols.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I never found any more of the ashen spikes.
Right.
So I just couldn't destroy one of them in the Fume Knight fight. And whenever he hung out in that corner, it was just like, okay, you're healing.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to most people.
But what I'm saying is, that is by definition, is that not a gimmick fight? I wouldn't count that as a gimmick fight, no. Okay, so what's your definition of gimmick fight then?
You gotta do a thing, and it's the only way to beat the boss. And you go into the arena with the unable to do anything but that thing to beat it.
Well, then Yorm's not a gimmick fight, and neither is Storm King, and neither is...
Storm King is, though.
But you can bow him to death.
But you're gonna be at disadvantage with the bow anyway. And I'm saying that it's... I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's different.
Okay.
Like, it's different. Like, with the bow, you have the bow and you have the Storm Roller, that's it. But with Yorm, you have everything. You can kill him with anything. That's the difference.
Oh, okay. So, the definition of gimmick fight is...
You're limited. You're limited. You have to just do it the way that the developers want you to do it.
Okay, so you cannot use any...
I want to do what I want to do it.
Okay. So then, what's it called? The True King Allen is not a gimmick fight. It's a story fight.
No,
but it's not a gimmick.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a gimmick fight. It's more just like a. It's not even a fight. True King Allen is just like it's a plot point fight. It's not meant to be an actual fight. So it's like like I said, the third phase of Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Where you use Omni Slash. It's like, even though there's a battle screen or a...
Yeah, it's not really... It's there for flavor, to make you feel cool that you're doing it.
Right. And it's a similar thing there, where it's like, oh, it looks like a boss fight, but it's actually not. It's just a thing.
I think there's a better way to do Yorm, and I think they've already done it.
Okay, what's that?
I think the Tower Knight is a better way to do
Yorm.
Because if you're not going to kill him with the Storm Ruler, because if anyone doesn't know, you have to kill Yorm in Dark Souls 3. The only real way of doing damage to him...
That's not true.
The only way to truly do damage to him is to hit him in the head.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the storm
No,
roller.
is to hit him in the head.
Okay, yeah.
That's the truest way to do damage. If not, you're not having a good time. It takes forever.
Right.
Okay, so
then you're hitting him in the head, and that's great.
Same with Tower Knight.
Right.
Same with Tower Knight. The only true way to beat him is to hit him in the head, or in the neck, or in the shoulders. And to do that, you slash his ankles until he falls over.
Right.
I think that would have been a way better way to do the Yorm fight, instead of Storm Ruler, or hope to all that you have a long enough weapon to hit him in the face when he bends over.
But
There's no way you're daggering Yorm.
Why not?
Most of the daggers can't reach his face.
Maybe they can. Maybe they can. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet with the dagger. I tried it with the great axe. It worked well enough.
Well, yeah, because it's big and you do like a jump.
Right. So you try and find a moveset that works with that. And
but is that not already limiting? Like, if you cannot do it with one of the daggers?
I don't disagree with you. I'm just thinking that they already did with Tower Knight. So how are you also gonna do gimmick fight? Well, I don't want it to be a gimmick fight where you have to do it like this way, like the chaos, which is not even a satisfying fight, even if you win.
Well, we already did Dragon God, but Ancient Wyvern is essentially a slightly more engaging Dragon God.
Yeah. People give like Ancient Dragon. Oh hey. People give Ancient Dragon a hard time, but I like Ancient Dragon.
Ancient Dragon's fine
because people are like oh he can like one shot you or whatever, right?
So many bosses can one shot you though.
And it's like people's argument though is that he's dumb because you either know what to do and he's trivial, or you don't know what to do and he's stupidly difficult and you can't kill him. And I'm like,
that's not true though, because I've seen more than one strategy to beat him.
Ancient Dragon?
Yeah, I've seen Mr. Takahashi's way, and I've seen, because I was looking up guides to try to figure out how to kill him because he was one-shotting me, and I thought, well, maybe there's a different way to fight him. And there is the way to, whenever he flies up, to just sprint to the edge of the map and put on that ring that makes it so you can't be insta-killed via critical attacks to the back.
Garage ring of protection.
Yeah. And then his fire does not insta-kill you if you're not facing it.
Right.
So there's another way how to fight him. And you fight him, and you fight him naked because you want to be able to run.
That's definitely a good fight to me.
So it's like there's definitely more than one way to fight him. Ancient Wyvern, I don't think he's killable.
No, he is.
He is?
He's killable.
Because that sounds awful.
It takes a while.
Can you kill the Dragon God without pinning him?
Not as far as I know.
Because I'm sure you could bow him in the face.
Dragon God's, yeah, not a good gimmick fight. So many fights in that game. Phalanx is good. I like Phalanx.
Phalanx is a sweet gimmick fight.
That's not even really a gimmick. It's like we're defensive, and so.
No, it's kind of a gimmick.
I would say it's a gimmick though, because you probably could kill him with other things, but they load you up with fire bombs and stuff, and so.
Well, yeah, I just mean like, yeah, we have different definitions of gimmick.
Well, how would you define gimmick?
Gimmick is we strongly advise you to do it this one way.
Well, that's every fight then. Because every fight is like, here's how the way to do it, but.
No. I don't mean like here's the way to do it. I mean like, ooh, broke the world there.
They can do it again.
Oh. It's a nice skybox.
Yeah.
You can see a yokai waiting for you up there.
Where?
The spawner right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa, 0 out of 10, literally unplayable.
Because like that's how that's when I hear that I think, well, every boss fight is like that, where there's a thing or a method to do something to kill something.
I'm not meaning like that though. I'm meaning like
okay.
Let me know if you get lost, because it took me like 10 minutes to figure out where to go here. I was just running around like I've been everywhere. But like what I mean is like Storm King is a gimmick fight. You can bow him, but we strongly recommend you to use the what's it called? The Storm Ruler. Yorm is a gimmick fight. You can do it another way, but we strongly recommend you use the Storm Ruler.
Right.
Phalanx is a gimmick fight. You can beat him straight up with a sword, but we highly recommend you to use these fire bombs that we've been giving you.
Yeah.
Tower Knight's a gimmick.
Right.
You can kill him straight up, but we strongly recommend you cut him down to his head. To get to his head.
I just feel like there's always a way. There's always a thing about it's like, hey, you strongly recommend that you do this in a certain way, and when you do
Bell
that,
gargoyles. There's no strongly recommend other than kill one first, but you have to do that anyway.
Right.
So that's what I mean.
But
Because
by that definition, like, I just feel like there's just too many guys with them you can't classify as gimmick fights. You know.
I don't think there's actually that many that you would think. Like it's mostly in the earlier games. Bed of Chaos is an awful gimmick fight.
Yeah,
You know.
Mm-hmm.
What's some other ones? Hey, Geraltic.
Geraltic.
He says Tower Knight is straight up a gimmick, but I don't feel that Phalanx was. The only reason I think Phalanx is because I don't actually know because I've never fought him without throwing fire bombs. Because immediately the first time I went through that game, I was hitting him. I'm like, I'm doing no damage, and I threw a fire bomb, and it did mass damage.
Right.
Do his shields fall off of him when you hit them with a sword?
Yeah, I don't know.
Careful.
I only ever played through the game once. That was enough for me.
Because like, if the enemies get too close, they hide.
Oh.
He ran into a wall and knocked himself out. Yeah, you can lure out the individual phalanx mobs away from the block. I didn't know that. That's cool. I like that fight a lot more now. But like, you can be the tiebreaker here, Geraltic. Would you consider Yorm from Dark Souls 3 a gimmick fight?
Yeah, totally.
Well, you do consider him a gimmick fight?
Yes, of course he is.
You just like it better because you can fight him more than one way.
That's what makes him a good gimmick fight is because it's a gimmick you don't have to use.
I don't think most gimmick fights I do not like in
Yorm's the
Dark
exception
Souls.
for me.
The reason I don't like them in
you.
Dark Souls is because I'd rather learn how to do it and figure it out, not just okay, he's a Storm Ruler.
Right, which is why Yorm is so good. Because when you say to yourself, okay, I don't want to use a Storm Ruler, and you go, oh, is there even a way to kill him? And you actually figure out, yes, there is. It was just a cool moment to be like, when you when you figure it out, and you realize, wait a minute, what if I just wait for him to do that one attack where he does like the shovel and then down, and you hit him in the head, and it goes thunk, and you're like, he gets staggered back. He's like, oh jeez, on his back, and you're like, oh my gosh, sick. Because it does good damage to him when you hit him right in the head. So it's a really good feeling, and it's something that you figured out on your own, you know.
Okay, so Geraltic says Yorm is straight up a gimmick fight. With the Storm Ruler, he's a callback to the Storm Ruler gimmick fight from Demon Souls. Yeah, we know that. It's just like, I think, like, I see your argument, but I disagree. Just because, like, let's be honest. When are you ever going to not fight Yorm with the Storm Ruler unless you are specifically attempting to challenge yourself or do a this only run? Because like,
I never fight him with the Storm Ruler anymore.
Sucks without the Storm Ruler. I have fought him twice without the Storm Ruler, and it is boring and long and so tedious. It's so irritating.
I love it every time.
Yeah, don't go down here.
It's
a shortcut. You're gonna want to open for first.
She engined. After I killed him, like one time, I was doing a run, and I cheat engined him to be alive again because I wanted to kill him again so badly without the Storm Ruler. Which was so much fun.
Geraltic says, which was also beatable without using Storm Ruler in Demon Souls. Yeah, you got here like just after we finished talking about that. But like here's the thing, right? Okay, I understand that like you do runs with cheat engine, and you get what you want right away.
Right.
And then you do the run.
I do my run.
Okay. That is not how... No, disagree with me all you want. That is not how the designers intended you to play. They don't mind that you play that way.
Sure.
But that's not how they intended it.
So how does it... Okay.
So they intended you to fight Yorm with the Storm Ruler. They put a way to not kill him with the Storm Ruler in case you were too stubborn to pick that item up.
I disagree with that being the reasoning.
Because it takes so long to fight him. And it is
It
so
doesn't, though.
boring.
See, I disagree. That doesn't take long at all.
Okay, well, if you compare it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be faster with the Storm Ruler, but it's not as fun.
This is the same argument I'm using with Storm King. You don't have to use a Storm Ruler. You can have throwing knives and just whip it at him.
But you can't use your swords, though. You can't use your spears. You can't use
your daggers on Yorm.
You probably
almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed.
I don't know, but
there's definitely a weapon that you cannot kill Yorm with if you hit him in the head. You can kill him no matter what because you just smack him in the feet.
You can hit him in the head, and so that's what makes it good, as opposed to not as good gimmick fights in.
Now you can go down there, by the way. That was just I wanted to make sure you got a shortcut.
Okay. Down here?
No, in here to your. Like I said, don't go down here, but open the shortcut. I was making sure you had the shortcut. Just because I know you would have gone and checked the shortcut.
Right.
But we were talking, and you were distracted.
So I just drop here?
Yep. Yeah, and Geralt says, I beat Yorm with a great bow. I understand. What I'm saying is Yorm is not fun melee. For me. He is not fun melee.
Right.
Unless you're using the Storm Ruler. Because it is a fight that you hope you can hit him.
See, I disagree with that.
You're using,
because you know exactly...
You were using great swords
right.
and axes and spears. And when I fought him with nothing but my weapon, I was using a straight sword. And it sucks
straight sword
trying to hit him.
It works great against him.
Not when I was using it. You watched me do it.
You just have to know how to hit him. And when you know how to hit him, then he goes down pretty quick. Not as fast as a Storm Ruler, because Storm Ruler is like the cheese way to kill him.
Oh, it is not the cheese way. It is the intended way.
It's the intended way, sure, but it's still the cheesy way, because you just stand there and then you push the button to hurt him.
And that's why I think he's a bad fight. Because like I would never ever pick to fight Yorm. If you give me Yorm or any other boss in that game, that is not a gimmick like the Ancient Wyvern.
Yeah, the Ancient Wyvern isn't as fun, but
I will take literally any. You know what is not a gimmick fight, and what fight is amazing? Champion Gundyr is amazing. That fight is awesome. It's so fun.
We're not talking about gimmick fights though. Like, that's the actual fight. Right? We're talking about.
But that's what I'm saying.
And how
I am so annoyed when there is a gimmick fight in Dark Souls over a normal fight.
But
there is already not enough bosses in Dark Souls 3. There's already not enough bosses in Dark Souls 3 to waste 2 of them.
Yeah, I understand you, but we were discussing gimmick fights and how there's a sliding scale of them, right? So like I agree with you that I would have preferred to have more fights than gimmick fights. But if you're gonna have a gimmick fight, do it like Yorm, where you can learn the fight and then beat him with other things.
Geralt says Storm Ruler is the intended cheese way of killing Yorm. Oh, is this about the fight being bad? Yeah, Yorm and Demon Souls Storm King are both garbage.
I disagree with Yorm being bad. But how do I hurt this guy?
Have to hit him in that. And this part is him, actually. The other parts are the stones that connect to him. So you do, once you kill one of the stones behind him, they all scatter.
Right, and I got that, but he was just like constantly charging around, and I couldn't hit his head because he was just bumping into me.
You can't hit his body here at this point, too, I believe. That hit. Yeah, you can't hit his body. His head just is grip. Well, maybe you want to run around and go up places and lure him places.
Okay.
Because right now the ground is poison, much you can tell. So like,
I just assumed it was green.
No, it's poison. So you can filter it out over there and stuff like that. Like I was running around here. He killed me once. I was running around here. It's because he knocked me off the ledge. I was running around here consistently, getting drop attacks on him and filtering out the poison and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't disagree. That would be. I'd like to have more fights there, but I'm just saying, if you gotta do a gimmick fight, do it like Yorm, because you can learn the non-gimmick way to fight him, as opposed to majority of other fights where it's just like Dragon God or Bed of Chaos or whatever, where it's just like you just do it this way, and that's how you beat it.
I think there are better gimmick fights in this whole series than Yorm.
Okay.
I think the Belfry Gargoyles are a better gimmick, and they're
not a gimmick,
they're
though.
absolutely a gimmick.
Okay.
The gimmick is you have to kill them fast, or more.
I don't consider that to be a gimmick.
Then what's a gimmick? You have a highly incentivized way to kill them quickly.
Yeah, but that's not a gimmick though. A gimmick is like, if you don't do it this way, you won't beat them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can kill the gargoyles slow, fast, medium, right? Does it help to kill them quickly? Sure, but that's like, if that's the definition of a gimmick, then every fight's a gimmick. Like, how do I beat Champion Gundyr? Well,
you fight him. You fight him.
Dodge certain attacks, and that makes him.
No, that's different, because that's even in Yorm. You dodge certain attacks. Is like what I'm saying is Yorm's gimmick is you need to hit his head.
Oh,
that's his gimmick.
Okay, well that's not the gimmick. Is his gift to use a Storm Ruler. I think. That's the gimmick.
I don't know. The gimmick is
they put in. Oh, you can also just hit him in the head.
Hear me out. The gimmick is hitting him in the head because your Storm Ruler only does damage if you hit him in the face. It only does mass damage if you hit him in the face.
Sure.
So, the gimmick is Yorm has to be hit in the head. Or you will take forever and then die because it's a war of attrition. I think it is a similar thing with the Belfry Gargoyles. You can kill them as slow as you want to kill them. But because it's a gimmick, the longer you wait, the harder it is.
But see, now I understand though, is then how... Oh. Then how do you...
Oh, I guess it doesn't kill him.
How do you tell the difference between a fight that is not a I don't see how every fight is not a gimmick then.
Okay, because...
Okay,
here's a perfect example. Okay, some people call... I've heard people online call Gwyn a gimmick fight, because you just parry him. But that was one of many ways that the developers let you fight Gwyn.
Mm-hmm. Right, I wouldn't say it's a gimmick fight.
I wouldn't say that either.
Right.
I would say
Gargoyles is a gimmick fight.
I would say Gargoyles is a gimmick fight because it is something you don't just fight the Gargoyles.
But you do.
You are balancing a whole bunch of things.
But that's part of the fight. Like it's not a gimmick. It's not like you gotta put on the armor so that you can kill them, and that's how you kill them, because you put on a special gear or whatever that makes you possibly kill them. You're fighting them. You're just fighting them two at a time. Wait, is Ornstein and Smo a gimmick fight?
No, because it doesn't matter if you kill them slow or fast. The Ornstein and Smo is a two-stage boss fight. The Gargoyles, their gimmick is more of them keep spawning. So the deal is you have to...
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not talking Dark Souls 1. Not those Gargoyles. Oh, no. Those Gargoyles are awesome, and they're not a gimmick. I'm talking the Belfry Gargoyles, not the Bell Gargoyles.
Okay.
The Belfry in Dark Souls 2. Mm-hmm. There's like 8 of them.
It was like 6, but okay, yeah, that fine points.
So if you don't kill them fast, they swarm you. So it's like, it's not like Capra, where they just have ads.
Right.
The gimmick is their health pool is split up into every different gargoyle.
Okay.
Are you starting to see what I mean?
I mean, but you wouldn't call Capra a gimmick, even though he has...
No, because he just has ads.
But the reason why he's hard is because of his gimmick, where he has ads. Like, his gimmick is he has ads.
I don't consider ads a gimmick. Like, because, like, I would consider the dogs a gimmick if hurting the dogs hurt Capra's health bar.
Okay.
Because then it's a part of Capra. You know what I mean?
But,
like,
but why would that then make it a gimmick?
Because then it's a different... The boss is not just a dude. It's a dude and 2 dogs, and the 2 dogs affect the dude. Okay. So, like, if you kill the dog, and Capra went, like, ugh, and, like, freaked out, and then, like, I don't know, pulled out another sword, or dropped one sword and two-handed his one the rest of the time, because you killed one of his pets, that's the gimmick. The gimmick is you kill his pets.
Right?
But just because he doesn't react, he's just like, okay, you killed my dog, cool, whatever, I'm a demon. It's not a gimmick. It's just ads because because Capra's easy. Capra is trivial without his dogs. So they were probably strapped on time, and they were like, well, let's put them in a garbage area that gets the camera caught on the trees. And let's put garbage dogs in there so people get killed by them. But the Belfry gargoyles from Dark Souls 2 are a gimmick because it is not just a straight fight. You have to kill them fast enough for not all of them to spawn and swarm you. Because they are not ads. They themselves are the boss.
Okay.
So, it's not like, for instance, Ornstein and Smo would not be a gimmick boss fight if you only fought Ornstein first, and then once you killed Ornstein, Smo spawned. That's not a gimmick. That's a two-stager.
Okay. That's a very different understanding of gimmick than I'm used to.
It's not the typical way to fight a boss. It's a gimmick. The boss has something special about him. That's not just he has a weapon.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't agree.
I don't know how else you could define gimmick. Like, if you're saying like
it's like a thing you have to you're doing that isn't just fighting it. It's like if you don't have this weapon or if you don't do this thing, you just can't beat him. Right? So stuff like Dragon Gods, stuff like Bed of Chaos. Like if you don't break the, hurt the little things on the left and right and then go in the middle, then you just won't beat Bed of Chaos.
Yeah, by that definition, by the definition you just put there, Yorm is not a gimmick. Because you can slash his ankles till he dies.
Right, okay, but that's why he's a good gimmick fight, because he's meant to be a gimmick fight, but then he's not. That's why he's good, and not bad, as far as gimmicks go. Because you can tell he's meant to be a gimmick fight, where like, oh, you use a storm roll to kill him. But then they go, oh wait, actually no, you can actually kill him with other ways. So there's like a sliding scale of gimmick, I guess, is the observation that we're both making here.
But by your definition, then Storm Ruler is not a gimmick fight.
Storm King?
Yeah, sorry, Storm King. Because Bed of Chaos, you can only kill it. Like,
how do I kill this thing? Like, I can't. He won't stay still.
You can try fighting him down here. I didn't have this issue. I just smacked him in the face a whole bunch. Try your magic. Maybe you can break his stagger. Maybe water? Oh, jeez.
You're saying?
But it's like... I lost my train of thought. But, yeah, by your definition, it was... Because you brought up... Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos is only killable by hitting its two appendages and then its heart. Or the bug, whatever. I just call it its heart. That is the only way to kill Bed of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
But you can kill Storm Ruler or Storm King other ways than the Storm Ruler. So then, by your definition, it's not a gimmick because there's not only one way to fight him.
Like I said, maybe what we're observing is a sliding scale of gimmick. Because Storm King is still only like two ways to kill him. It's like a bow and then Storm Ruler and then like maybe like throwing knives or something, right? And it's a matter of how much gimmick you can handle in a fight without you going, ugh, oh no, gimmick fight, right?
Okay, well, gimmick in the dictionary is okay. Well, there's four meanings. There is an ingenious or novel device, scheme, or stratagem, especially one designed to attract attention or increase appeal. A concealed, usually devious aspect or feature of something as a plan or deal. An offer that good must have a gimmick at the center. A hidden mechanical device by which the magician works a trick or a gambler controls a game of chance. So that does not help at all.
It's a word that like sort of the gaming community's developed to explain this phenomenon of you're not pursuer, you're not false king Allens or something like that. You're a fight. You're not a fight. You're like champion Gundyr. You're like a thing that like where you do other things during the fight. So that's what I'm starting to suspect is that there's just a sliding scale of that gimmick, and I think we're both talking about the same thing but to differing degrees.
Yeah, probably. Like, do you consider Pursuer a gimmick?
No,
because he has the ballistas.
That one time, I wouldn't consider it a gimmick. By no means do you have to use the ballista. That's more like if you're clever enough, you can use this ballista, but you really don't have to, and it's not even necessarily recommended to do it.
I want to hear your opinion, real quick. Isn't you going to be honest with you? You're not going to like it because you never block. Just block. Just chomp right there. And then he goes up, and then you can smack him. It's just those initial, like, clap, 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 clap. That stuff, you just block it, and then you hit him. And then you run away, and then he goes back down, and then you block his clap, clap, clap. Because, like, that's not doing any damage to you. So, you can even fight him down here in the poison, as long as you keep an eye on your health. I fought him up on this path right here, because you are now out of the poison. This path that you were on, this is where I fought him.
Okay. We got into this only because we started talking about value defilement. That's how we got into this whole topic in the first place.
That's because value defilement is awful.
It's the worst.
I've never seen that attack in my entire life. There you go. Whoa, it doesn't use stamina to cast? That's crazy.
You going?
He goes away at intervals to get his entire body back. Yeah, this guy resists wind and water pretty well.
Yeah, because
he
like
can come out at any hole, by the way. Once he enters one,
right,
he can come out of any of them.
Okay.
Because one time he came out underneath me.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're just talking about like Madame Estrella, and how it's people are like, oh man, what an emotional fight, and I'm like, this fight's silly. Like, it's like after all this like suffering, like I went through this area, and then the big final boss fight is just an NPC.
You fight Havel.
You fight essentially like discount Havel. You fight Paladin Leroy.
Yeah, like I guess like where people are like, oh, it's so emotional. Like, I mean, I guess, but I feel no remorse for the guy. He was serving a demon.
Yep, me too.
Like, you can say all you want about what the context of what demon means in Demon Souls.
Right.
But it typically means something evil.
Right.
So he's serving an evil lady who's, in my opinion, I don't know the lore, but like for all I know,
right.
She could have charmed him, or cast a spell on him, or been blackmailing him. Right. So I'm like, right. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
That he's protecting a demon.
Yeah. I don't really have that emotional connection to Demon Souls, maybe. So like when that happened, I'm like, okay, this fight just kind of like is kind of a bit of anticlimactic.
Well, yeah, it's no Solaire, that's for sure. It's no Solaire going crazy. It's like that's a pretty emotional moment for that game, especially the first time, because you've been sharing your hardships with this guy.
Yeah, totally.
And then he just goes nuts. And it's like, how are you ever going to figure out your first time through the game that you have to give 30 humanity
You're not.
to
It's
Quailana?
yeah.
Is it
I
Quailana?
think it's Colano, yeah.
If it helps, at this point you could be using medium stance if you're not going to be hitting him in the head because... Or mid stance, because you just get more shots off.
Right. Medium stance?
Yeah, mid stance. Like, I was using my sword just because I was getting way more shots off. Especially if you're going to be hitting them in the butt. Man, it's crazy how, like, you did not get any of the anti-paralysis needles when I got, like, 20 of them.
I have some, I just haven't been to use them.
Oh, well, don't worry. Well, like, I mean, at this point, if you get hit, like, they're not worth using unless you're on your hotbar. Oof. Does Soul work on bosses? Whoa!
Yes.
If he's gonna be, do you think you're gonna kill him this time? Because if you feel like you're going to kill him, I would say throw on your Yusefka's blood vials onto a hotbar.
Okay.
Welcome back, Geraltic. Hope you enjoy your potato
What are they
skins.
called?
It's like sorry. It's like
I was gonna die no matter what. He was shooting stuff at me.
I can show it to you. I always have it on my second hotbar.
Yeah.
On where my elixirs are, so I can swap if I need to. I can't remember what it's called. I just know what it looks like. Keep going. I'll tell you when. It's usually up near the top. There it is. It is Shingiku medicine.
I have 5 of those.
You can only have 10, so.
Hmm.
Hey, does your sword have any elemental damage?
It has paralysis.
Whoa, you have a paralysis sword?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was paralysis.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
That's cool. You think
Useful.
you can paralyze the boss?
I can try.
Because I haven't found a boss that resists a status effect in this game. It's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
I can slow every boss. I can poison every boss. It's so cool. You might not
good.
be able to poison this guy. I didn't try.
Right.
But you can drown every boss. You can catch on fire every boss. It's so good.
Right.
We need that in Dark Souls.
Yes, we do. Well, Dark Souls does better than most.
It's true.
Where you have like a sliding scale.
It's true.
Yep. Can't see anything.
Doesn't look like you can paralyze him. That's upsetting. Maybe that's because he can cause it though.
Yeah, generally that's that follows.
Would you consider Mitha a gimmick fight?
No.
Even with her poison pool?
Okay, so think of the same way that you think about how Capra has ads. That's how I think about Mitha's pool. It's like it's a thing in her arena, and it's part of. It is a thing that makes her unique. But I wouldn't say it's a gimmick, because it's like a gimmick fight. 'Cause you're still a fighter, you know.
Yeah, if you can call her fighting her, like you can call that fighting her when she's in her pool, because that sucks. Whenever you have to fight her like that. Yeah, it's immune to poison and paralysis. This boss. But it's so cool that he's not immune to everything. Like a lot of bosses. A lot of bosses are immune to everything. Man, that was my biggest complaint about everything in Final Fantasy. Why can't I poison this boss?
The way
Why
it
can't
works
I?
in most Final Fantasy. But no, not most Final Fantasy. Most RPGs, work that way.
No, I agree with you. And it's
Because
stupid. We need to stop that.
Because it's like the reasoning is like
Because then you can stab.
it would be too easy.
Yeah.
It would be too easy if you could just, you know.
I'm not saying
poison every
inflict
boss.
death. You know.
Right.
Although I do think there should be like a 1% chance you can inflict death.
I agree.
Or something, because that's just cool. Yeah, the sword is the way to go on this right here. You're wrecking him now.
No, he didn't stagger that time.
It's because he's going for body. He's going for his body parts. What's it called though? Like, if I could...
Yeah, I agree with you.
Slow... Like, the fact that you can't slow every boss is crazy to me. Like, that's not even an offensive. It's not even, like, it doesn't even do damage.
I think it would depend. I mean, unless it's like the boss...
Unless it is timed
it's like
himself.
a time... Yeah, it's like a creature of time, or has a time affinity.
Or like I get for maybe like the final boss. I mean, like Sephiroth is outside of time in that
right.
in that sense in that world. So like I would understand that. You know what I mean? But
no, I agree.
it's way cooler when you can poison bosses and stuff like that. Like Final Fantasy VII was pretty good for, like in some bosses were good at that. Like
yeah,
you could you know, slow some of the bosses. I remember that. Well, I mean, I consider a boss being anything that has fight on
right
plan behind it.
Right.
So like that stupid robot that just picked me up and then it just ended the game because he had both of my party members.
Yeah.
Like you could slow that guy. That's cool.
Yeah. You could stop the Materia Keeper, for example, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, it's pieces of him. Oh, that's cool.
Probably killed him so fast you didn't notice.
Yeah, he didn't. After he killed me the first time, his fight was like this, and it was over pretty fast. I had a water sword.
This is definitely a lock off fight, I think.
I disagree because I went full lock, and that's how you block his projectiles. You have to be locked on, or be facing it. But you know,
Then how do you? But then like you're not, you know.
you don't want to use some of that medicine.
Trying.
Whenever you can stand. Oh. We just play very different when it comes to dodging and blocking it and locked versus unlocked. You gotta remember, I am the guy that's like, unless you have to be unlocked, I am locking on you.
Some bosses are fought better when you're locked on, when you're not locked on.
I agree. But I just like locking on. I don't know why. It's just a thing. Like my instinct, just like my instinct in Dark Souls, the first time I play it, is a knight with a straight sword and a shield. Have you ever noticed a gunshot noise when you complete a mission?
I did notice that.
But I also always block and I always lock on stuff. Good job, dude. You did it.
Thank you.
So that was Great Centipede, or whatever, Giant Centipede. Whatever his name was.
I assume it's great. I hope it's great. Great sounds better than giant.
I mean, it wasn't Great Toad.
Yeah. Great Toad does sound better, though, I think.
I do think Great Centipede sounds better than Giant Centipede.
Yeah, but I think maybe Giant Centipede might sound better than... Or Giant Toad might sound better than
Great Toad.
Great Toad.
Great Toad sounds like a weapon.
Yes. Thank you for taking care of that business in Iwami. Now we should be able to resume our mining. I would much appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone what you saw down there. Keep it to yourself, and I can assure you that the Mori clan will be glad to honor Master Hanzo's request for as long as it remains advantageous for us to do so. If you wish for further assistance from the Mori clan, I suggest you go see Kobayakawa Hideaki.
Oh, by the way, in one of the cutscenes, William says his guardian spirit's name. It is not Saoirse. It is Saoirse.
But it's It's
I don't
spelled
I don't know.
phonetically.
I don't know.
Out to be
Yeah,
seared.
I know. I understand. I don't get it.
It's Shursa?
It's Saoirse.
That's insane.
Sirshh.
People think Japanese is hard.
Saoirse. It's called Great Centipede.
Great Centipede, yeah. The ocean roars again. Okay, let's
Yeah, go to your shrine. 23K. Oh, the good old days. When it didn't take 6 digits to level. Dude, these are spirit stones. Got 11 of those.
I was gonna.
Almost.
How much do I need? 22?
Yep, you can go into your shrine and offer some stuff. If you don't want.
Alright. Sort by rarity. It's, Oh, I check these.
Triangle. I am so happy I don't have, like, your thing where you have to keep unique stuff.
Well, I mean, in this game it's a little different. But yeah.
Because, like, I just get rid of stuff. Whatever I am wearing, if there is nothing else that I'm like, I think I'm going to use this in the future, I just get rid of it immediately.
Well, it's nice to have your options available to you.
You're right.
Just that in this game it's really hard to do that. Magic.
So, Geraltic, have you beat this game yet? And what are you still using Katana and Kusarigama?
145! Mission level 145!
I haven't played that one yet. Evil in the Ether? I don't think, at least. Can you hit OK on it and see if it goes to the thing? No.
Alright, so... I guess we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Those rumors of the ghost haunting...
Well, this guy's helmet.
all helmets are silly. Also, there was a ghost haunting Itsukushima. Have the crew scared stiff. Mikoba Yakawa may be masters of the sea, but our expertise doesn't extend to the supernatural. If you were to drive away this fearsome spirit, Sir Anjin, I would be happy to arrange a meeting with the Murakami. They should be able to repair your foreign vessel. I may even consider helping out Lord Ieyasu for your trouble.
And yeah, I'm doing a pure ninja build with Iga clan set. It's a good set.
Sweet.
And he's taking a break. How many hours are you in? Do you know? I'm 33. And I feel like I am coming up on the end very soon. Which is sad. That mission I just did, I thought might have been the last mission.
Are we gonna hear a little dun 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 dun?
Yep. You actually you fight Saoirse, and she has a giant scythe.
And you're awesome.
And you're in a graveyard with white flowers everywhere.
That's sick.
And afterwards, you look and the cat comes down from the moon, and you fight the cat.
Cool. I mean, you say I was going to get more anime, alright, so...
20, and I'm at the frost level thing. After the spider level.
I
know exactly where you are. I hated that level.
I do love how, as the Souls games have gone along, they've become more and more anime.
Mm-hmm. So,
like, the latest one's Bloodborne Dark Souls 3. We've got, you know, Mr. Garam. He dips it up in the air and he slashes, and the wind is so strong, it blows, like, it shoots like a blast of wind. And then, basically all of Frieda's moveset is anime as heck, man. It's so good. Let's just see here.
There's a guy in this game that even when he doesn't mean to, his model looks like he is smirking, even when he's serious.
Really?
It's great. It's awesome. I love it. Regeneration talismans. So good.
Okay, is this it? Here?
Oh, one over? There you go.
You have to get this.
Before it. Cost 5 jutsu.
Okay.
Hopefully you can put that on there.
Let's see.
You got 13 samurai points. I'd kill for that at this point in my campaign.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny that her hat is really funny, but
The clothing in general is funny, but
I think it's really funny because you meet a male mage like that, and he's covered from head to toe. He looks like he has. Is it a burqa? Is that what those are?
Yeah.
It looks like he's wearing a burqa. And then she's like,
well,
here's my arms, and here's my thighs.
She's the female mage. That's how that works.
It's like the RPG armor.
That's right.
Like the dude is like,
just like
head to toe in plate, and he's like, ah, my eye from the arrow.
That's right.
And the girl's wearing like a metal bikini, and she's fine.
I'm not sure what element. Well, you said I'm assuming fire, maybe.
Yeah. You want fire. And you don't want water.
Or that. Or this. Put this on. Let's see. Rejuvenation.
One off of rejuvenation.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, this equipped already.
I would say if you are going to, yeah, even Gareth was like use fire for this level of Fuki. I'm gonna say if you are going to thoroughly explore the level, you will not need the fire talisman.
Okay, well I'm just gonna keep that on there just because I mean why not?
Well, because you could have rejuvenation instead.
Oh, I see. All right, that's good.
You should probably assign it, eh?
What isn't it assigned? It's right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's this.
Yeah, it is. So it's 38 HP every couple seconds. For you. For me, it's a little higher. Because my magic's a little higher. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm kind of doing everything, so...
Yeah, well, I'll surpass you yet.
You absolutely will. As soon as I do Way of the Nioh expert... I should
Veteran?
look that up. Veteran, yeah. Should look that up.
Check to see if this is the last tier.
Nioh. Way of the Nioh.
Nioh.
Quest?
That.
Dojo missions. Yep, it is.
Alright, that's good to know. For me as well. Whoop!
Actually, it doesn't say that. I'm reading it.
Die if I go in there. And there's loops around here. Okay.
Down.
Let's see.
Bam. 19 hours on my ninja, and level 57 is where Galactic is at. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Looking for...
Attribution. Let's see. Oh, there's a thing here. Open that up. Oh, I see arrows. Yep. Arrows and things. Keep my eyes peeled. Here. Whoa. What the? This area has a pretty cool atmosphere.
Oh yeah, this area is awesome.
Whoop.
I love this guy's voice.
Weird old man voice. Cat.
Okay, by the way, I just read something that the tagline was how to make all of Nioh's bosses a joke.
Okay.
Would you like to know?
Sure.
You need either 2 Omnio magic skills, and it's Life Seal and Sloth talismans.
Okay.
Apparently, it just slows everyone, and then Life Seal makes it so they can't heal, and you might take some HP whenever you hit them.
I'll have to look at that. Okay. I dodged, but game still unlocks you for days, so. I hate blocking. legit, I hate blocking, especially when I have to.
That's so weird. Why don't you like blocking?
Because I don't want to block.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. Whoa! Did you push his body so far? Did you see that?
No.
His body's here. You pushed him when you thrusted.
I didn't notice.
His head fell at your feet, and you pushed his body across the gap.
I thought he just fell in the water.
No, that was amazing.
Hmm.
Oh, weird. He didn't spawn yokai realm when he did that.
Yes.
He always does that in my campaign if he has to spin it over his head.
Mm-hmm.
So, Geraltic, let me ask you some questions, buddy, because we haven't had some like let's interview Geraltic stream questions for a while. Have you ever? Oh, jeez, thought you got hit by that for a second. Have you ever? And would you ever, if you haven't, played D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, or Pathfinder, you know, in equivalent.
That is Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's made by different people, though.
Nope. Same people. It's just called Pathfinder, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Pathfinder is made by Paizo.
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Maybe they made one. Maybe that's Pathfinder Pawns.
As far as I know, like it's just like
Finder.
Pathfinder is another name for 3.5.
Let's go to the wiki. Let's go to the wiki and let's read. Okay, this makes sense then. The Pathfinder role-playing game is a fantasy role-playing game that was first published in 2009 by Paizo Publishing. It extends and modifies the revised 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons game rules published by Wizard of the Coast under the Open Game License.
Right, so hence 3.5.
Pathfinder RPG is intended to be backwards compatible with D&D 3.5. The Paizo Publishing Company had been publishing Dungeons & Dragons magazines, which were about the Dungeons & Dragons D&D role-playing game. Paizo was publishing under contract with Wizards of the Coast.
Right.
To make Pathfinder.
Right. So it is.
So yes, yeah, it is not by Wizards of the Coast, but it is still D&D. Cool. I didn't know that. I thought they were like competing, competitors. Jeez.
And nothing can really compete with Dungeons & Dragons. It's pretty robust. I mean, there's some try, obviously. There's like Mutants and Masterminds and a few other things, but yeah.
Geralt says Pathfinder is made by different people and works on a slightly different system. I play a ton of pen and paper RPGs. I DM for most. That's cool.
What?
We're actually this Saturday. I DM in my first game of D&D 5th edition. What do you think of 5th edition if you've played it? I like it a lot. It's the only type I've ever played, so it kind of has an unfair advantage.
It's good.
It is. That's what I hear. I hear most people really like 5th edition, even the guys that really liked 4th.
What's nice about it is
first.
it cuts down on a lot of things that you don't need, but you can reinsert if you so need. So
yeah,
a lot. If 3.5, a lot of it was very.
3.5 was the one that was very much like a video game, right? Like it was very combat oriented.
It was very detail oriented as well. It was very much like. I can keep track of a lot of numbers and things like that, right? So if you, they tried to like streamline some things for easier consumption.
Have you ever played Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is there anything you guys didn't play RPG wise back in the day?
I mean, I can't think of anything. Like, what would you have in mind? You didn't die. What the heck?
Well, you didn't play Imperial Assault, but that's not really... No, it's an RPG. It's a character RPG.
I'm sure... my Andrew or Trevor played it.
I
didn't play much beyond what I already knew I liked. I was never a big Star Wars fan, so...
Well, yeah, Geraltic, if you're a DM, do you have any tips? Any essentials that I should know? I've played... I wouldn't say I played a ton of D&D, because, I mean, I haven't. I wouldn't classify what I've played as a ton, right?
No, you played...
I've played a bit.
A bit.
And I really, really like it. Right now we have... Just because how scheduling worked out, I've always been a player until this Saturday, and just because of how scheduling worked out, we have 3 campaigns going at the same time right now, just from different DMs of all the people we play with. And I have a human rogue who is a thief. Like, that is his deal. He's not super good at fighting. He prefers to use a bow rather than just his daggers, but he has no problem using daggers. He will be an assassin if you pay a lot, but he's typically just a professional thief. He does not steal because he likes it. He steals because he gets paid to. I have a Wood Elven Ranger who is... He basically thinks he's the only adult in the party, and he babies everyone else. He's lawful good. My thief is true neutral. Leaning towards neutral good or chaotic good? I guess it'd be chaotic good.
Who? Which one?
Andron.
Andron? Yeah, I guess so.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I feel like neutral good is where he fits, but like whenever I hear people explain chaotic good, it's just like, do you break the law? Like, I don't know what neutral... I guess neutral is for your own game, right?
Yeah, neutral's kind of hard to place. Yeah.
Because I'm just going to say, he's neutral, leaning towards neutral good because of the party he's with. And then I have a half-orc fighter named Feng. And he is chaotic good. And he's cool. He's an outcast. He's a hermit. He got outcasted from his village. Because he didn't want to kill indiscriminately, and I just basically just made I just made half orcs basically orcs in there. But yeah, let me know if there's anything that you could offer tips wise for DMing, because I'm pretty nervous for Saturday.
I don't know why you would be.
It's because I'm performing.
We all know each other really well, though. All the people participating, we're all like really close friends.
Yeah, but most of us are new players. Like, I'm not the group I am DMing for. The only person that is in the other group that I play D&D with is Mafuki.
That's me.
So most of the other people except my future brother-in-law is new to the game.
Yeah, it will be interesting.
My other future brother-in-law had played 3.5, but so he's essentially new because he hasn't played in like 10 years.
Right. It'd be interesting. I've been like visualizing, trying to like thinking of all the different like talking points that I could come up with people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's what I'm gonna do. Listen to this. I'm gonna ask I could just say his name, Luke. I can ask Luke. Describe your gun to me. And then hopefully he does.
Yep.
And then I'll say in character, let me see your gun.
See what happens?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then if he says yes, hopefully he'll say yes, but if he says yes, I'll look at it. Oh, hey. I'll look at it and I'll be like, and I'll just pause for a second and I'll just hand it back to him and be like, I don't know how to work this thing, but thanks for trusting me with your gun. Like, it's good that you trust me. Trust me. We're gonna need the trust in this journey, or something like that.
Just because I know the backstory of his gun, I don't think he's gonna give you his gun. Okay. But I think because it's Luke, and because I don't think everyone's gonna be in character at first, I think he'll give you his gun. I think if he was in character, he would not let anyone else hold that gun but him.
Okay.
That gun is precious to his character. Geraltic says, if you're doing a pre-made campaign, I can't say much since they state when monsters are generally, and most of what I make. And most of what I make interesting with DMing is putting monsters in weird places. Yeah, we're not doing pre-made. I decided to be stupid and try to
do a cool custom one,
it right away. Hey, behind you.
What?
There's a thing over there. There's a thing. Oh, no, you were looking at it. Oh, no. Oh.
Right.
Oh no. It's, up. Right there. Oh no! I've never seen him not do that before. I'm sorry. Usually if he gets angry, you go, oh no, he goes away. But yeah, I'm doing a custom campaign. We have 6 people playing, so it's a 6-person party, which I am afraid of because as soon as I started watching videos on like, this is how you should DM, everyone was like, don't have a big party. I was like, uh-oh. It's too late now. But, I'm nervous just because believe it or not, I don't think you would assume because I stream, but, like, I get really, really self-conscious and get really bad anxiety when it comes to performing in front of people.
That is very strange.
Like, I can talk to someone on the internet all day.
But it's
no
us,
problem.
Though. Like,
I know it does. I know it doesn't matter though. I get nervous in front of my mom. I don't know why. I just do. It's annoying. It's really irritating. But like if I'm not looking at someone's face, I can do weird noises. I can do things like that. I gotta be like really, really comfortable with you to do it and not feel embarrassed. Like I don't feel embarrassed doing stupid voices in front of you, even though you went to the McDonald's rap with me.
Yes.
Go ahead, throw me the beat.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
No,
you throw me the beat, though.
No, I'm positive.
I'll do it right now if you throw me the beat.
I'm sure you will.
Okay.
I'm good.
But like, I'm not super comfortable doing voices in front of Rachel, for instance.
Right.
Just because like, she's already kind of the type that's like, this is nerdy and stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, good thing we'll all be doing it.
Yeah, that will help. That will help a lot. I wouldn't say I'm scared. I'm just like, I'm not even like, nervous isn't even really the right word. Like, I'm anxious, but in a good way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're excited, I guess.
I want to do it, but like, I'm also kind of like reserved and holding back. So I'm like, oh, Kadama. Look at that eye. Look at my eye. Look at that. It's the eye of a guy who plays first-person shooters and has to look at small things.
I guess so, yeah. 2 purples.
2 perps. Pretty good, man.
45.
It's pretty good. If you die, you know how to get back, so. Oh! But, Gareth says, I like doing weird stuff with mimics, like making them a signpost that just smashes the character who reads it in the face and then runs off. That sounds hilarious. That, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like, have you ever read Hitchhikers?
Yeah. I'm not right. I've seen the movie.
You seen the movie? Yeah. I've read parts of it, and it's because I hate reading. Like, I'm just gonna watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's like
you've changed since then, haven't you?
Yeah, I love
how much reading you've been doing.
I don't like reading about stuff I'm not interested in.
Right.
So, like, in school, I thought I just hated reading because nothing interested me.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I love reading the Monster Manual.
Mm-hmm.
I like reading the Player's Handbook. I'm not super huge on the DM guide. I don't know why. The DM guide more so is like, I'll skim you.
Interesting. Okay.
But, yeah, I don't know why. But that sounds like that part in Hitchhikers where they walk through the field where they're not allowed to think of anything.
Right.
If they think of anything, the sign comes up and hits them in the face. Remember that part?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, think about nothing. It's like, what do you mean think about nothing? Just think about nothing.
Right.
And they're just like walking through and it's like, wham! Every time it's like a minefield of metal signs that hit them in the face.
Because once one starts, they all start thinking about how they got hit by a sign. And then,
It's great. It's a really funny scene. Man, that movie's so British.
Extremely. Whoa!
Well, see, okay. These are the second worst enemies in the game. That's not true. They suck, though. They do suck. So basically, I'm going to give you a little tip. See that attack?
Right.
If you dodge that attack, that skull inside them hangs out of the goop. If you hit that skull, you do like 8 times the damage.
Okay.
But if not, they resist every type of damage other than fire.
Okay. I mean, they're slimes, right? So they're probably weak to all kinds of magic.
Yeah.
And physical is just.
Well, I just figured they would be weaker to elemental sword damage, but they're not. So I wonder if that's like if that acts like physical fire and stuff, so they still resist it.
Interesting. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll try using my magic on them. I might get the chance.
But yeah, just because there's so many people that haven't played before,
Is it supposed to do that?
No, it's supposed to jump up and hurt you.
Oh.
I guess maybe because you were just like at the right point in your animation.
Yeah.
What's it called? Because there's so many people that haven't played before, I'm only writing enough for like the first 2 or 3 sessions, depending on how slow things go. Because I think the first session, first session is gonna be slow because no one knows what to do.
And
I think probably the first 2 or 3 sessions is gonna be slow. I know there was still things that are on Andron's papers that aren't right.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I don't have his passive wisdom or his passive perception. I've been adding nothing to my initiative.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't know that.
And stuff like that. I haven't been. What was another thing I hadn't been doing? I hadn't been adding my proficiency to damage.
Really?
I've only been adding it to attack modifier, or like the attack roll. Which really shows how much damage I did with that crit when I finished that dragon.
Really?
Or finished the dragon construct.
Come on, man. The stun locks are so bad in this game.
Oh man. The stun locks. I can sense the salt whenever I push L1. Geraltic says, made one a ladder. That was a ladder with a rope near that was completely safe. Ladder snapped down on the party when they were halfway up, throwing them off. Oh, Geraltic.
Cool.
I love the way you think.
Hey, good on there. Go. Wait. It was back this way. Where even was I? I went this way. Oh,
You were not this way.
okay. Well, there's some way that I went.
Yep. You can break through this. You went through that door in front of you. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about mimics, and if I want them or not, because I feel like I've been watching a lot of like how to be a better DM, just because we had to delay starting our campaign that I'm DMing. We had to delay it for like 3 weeks because one of our buddies, like our buddy Luke, his brother from Scotland came. So we were like, okay, well, let's wait till he's gone, so we can have a good time and hang out and stuff, and not be like, hey, Josh, can you leave while we play? You know what I mean? So I've just been like really wanting to play D&D, and then our other group that I'm a player for, like everyone got sick.
Yeah.
So we just haven't been playing D&D. So I was like,
we're jonesing.
I just jonesing for some D&D. So I just been like watching videos, like how to be a better DM, how to be a better player, what to do, what not to do, like what's good etiquette, what's bad etiquette. Like, I need to ask more questions to other players when I play. I don't have problems sharing the spotlight or anything, but I should get Danielle more engaged because she's really shy and she doesn't talk.
Yeah, I try and do that. I try and like involve everybody and be like, so that happened. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Or, hey, you have a skill to do that. Can you do that instead of me?
Well, I'm happy that she's starting to be more like, and it's me too. I'm happy that we're both starting to get more comfortable with each other. Just riding right behind you.
Yeah.
Right. Be able to like actually roleplay, because like the first time I actually roleplayed, I got really embarrassed.
I don't know why.
Because I wasn't used to Andrew, Trevor, or Danielle yet, or Yana. So
yeah.
I was like, oh. And then this is like
one of
the first times I roleplayed, I did the interrogation.
Yeah.
And I was like,
terrible.
Did I go too far?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't go too far. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
I think you did.
I didn't.
But that's all right.
Because I stabbed a guy in the stomach.
My character was not pleased.
And then dragged it across his stomach.
Yes.
I got the information, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or didn't I?
Didn't we? No.
Didn't we?
Well, at what cost? Your soul?
No, at the cost of the life of a dude that was gonna die anyway, and he was super evil.
Nope. My character was not pleased. Oh, wait.
My character's a criminal, so get over it. Anyway. So yeah, I was just like watching all these different things, and I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, but one of the DMs was like, online was like, I don't use traps a whole lot, and I don't use mimics a whole lot, because once you do it once, the players are always checking for traps and mimics. And that really slows down the game. So, like, I'm pretty sure Dawnforge was like, I reserve mimics and traps for critical failures.
Yeah. Definitely something to consider. It can be fun, but yeah, you gotta remember that whatever you do in the games, like you'll instill and teach your players about something. So it's like another example is like if every character NPC they run into betrays them, they're never gonna trust any NPC you make for them.
True.
So, right. It's like you gotta stay varied and stay.
These axe guys, dude, their cleaves are legit. Also, that hitbox.
Yes,
it was actually very good.
Very good hitbox.
Nice.
I'm not sure what these are doing, but I mean they seem important.
They are lighting fires in the boss room.
Oh.
Which you have now lit all 3. You would have gotten a trophy if I didn't already get it. You are now able to fight the boss properly, unless you want to go find a Kodama.
Okay.
Good luck, though, because you don't have Kodama sense.
This area is pretty wide.
It's pretty big. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like how... This is actually one of the areas I like a lot that has death pits.
Okay.
There's death pits all over this level.
Right.
Have you fallen in any of them?
Yes.
How many times?
A few.
Was it your fault?
Probably.
That's why I like it. It wasn't like poison area back there that just had like a death... There was a death pit at the bottom of a ladder in that other level.
I didn't
Yeah,
find
I found it by accident. It was awful.
That's...
And you know what? It's only at the bottom of the ladder
Thanks.
if you go to descend and then jump off of it. If you slide down it, you get off just fine. It's stupid. I love it, though.
Crazy. No.
Do you not have any elixirs left?
I got some.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you have any rejuvenation talismans left?
Yeah.
Yo. Why not, right?
I mean, it regenerates pretty fast.
Yep.
Even if it's not for much. Try some of these. Ugh.
Whoa, it does so much damage!
And that guy's burning too.
Look at the damage difference. You have 400 and your melee attacks do 22.
Yeah.
It's when they miss that melee attack.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, people do start worrying about traps and mimics if you overuse them. That's why I also make them such inane crap, like signposts and ladders. One time a table. You sit down at the tavern, ale on the table.
Flowing.
Someone, the halfling waitress comes. Your food is almost ready.
By the way, eat mimic.
Here's your cutlery. Puts the cutlery down. The table legs
Nom,
kick
nom,
you
nom,
in the
nom.
face. Roll initiative. By the way, the table folds on top of you and your head is crushed. You are dead. Leave. Hardcore D&D. Leave now. You are dead. Can I roll another character?
Like
no.
that episode of Community, where it's like, I'm sorry, you're dead, and like you have to leave Survivor style,
Yeah.
Out of the
Oh,
room.
we need to watch that episode again.
Yeah, we do.
Man,
now we have
Community is such a good
now
show.
you have more knowledge.
Yeah,
of
because
the
I didn't
game.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything.
Now it could be actually kind of fun.
Man, I wish Community was still going. Actually, I'm kind of happy it stopped. I didn't want it to get bad.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So many shows get to the point where they're just kind of getting not great.
Right, totally.
That's what Josh and I are worried about with The Walking Dead. We're like, this season has not been very good so far, so it's been okay. There's been worse seasons, but we're just worried that it's starting to become a TV show that has to make money.
Right, it has to be
versus
there to make money.
Yeah, versus it is here because we want to tell the story.
The story it needs to be told, right? And it's kind of like, yeah, for me, it's I mean, are you suggesting that maybe the story is now told already? It's
well, the deal is the graphic novels are still going, and Kirkman is not done telling the story in the graphic novels. But the deal is they want to make each season 16 to 22 episodes, and there's just not enough that Kirkman has, because Kirkman did 2 or 3 issues of The Walking Dead each year.
Right.
So it was not. It was not even quarterly. So
Right.
there was a lot of stuff crammed into each one of those graphic novels and comics. When there's that many episodes of the TV show, there's less crammed in and there's more filler.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem, is there's a lot of filler.
Lots of filler.
Now I let them set up their entire camp on this convenient table, seat all their supplies on it. Then the Mimic ate it all and scampered off into the night.
You do know your job is not to kill your party, right? Pretty trolly.
Oh man.
But, all right.
But Geralt takes the type of DM you gotta be on your guard.
You
at
do.
all times.
You do. Oh.
Oh, Geraltic. Good idea for you. Maybe not good. But if you like using crazy mimics, you do a mimic that's an armor piece.
Right, okay.
And you wait until like the third or fourth battle
that
the character is in. And as soon as the mimic gets hit like a little too hard, it just hops off the character and leaves. And their AC permanently drops until they put on more armor. You saw that glitch right there?
I certainly did. See that glitch, man?
Watch your backs. Stay away from the yokai up ahead.
He says as I open this door and approach the yokai. That is apparently the worst yokai in the game!
I don't like this boss.
Yeah, it's too gimmicky.
No, I don't like its insta-kill death beat.
That was pretty funny that one time I saw it.
It's the ads were the problem. I had no magic, so like, killing the ads sucked.
Let's see what we can do here.
So you can, yep.
Huh!
Great, right? It's good.
Good.
Hope you remember how to get back there.
Nope. Can you point me to a fast run?
Yeah. Okay, so you remember where the ladder was on the back of this thing?
Nope.
Okay, see the shrine?
Yeah.
Hug that wall.
Okay.
Now you gotta go all the way around. You go up the ladder. And then you want to stick on the left side of the roof. Just keep going.
Okay.
And there's gonna be a ship underneath you. Stop. See that ship?
This way?
Jump down there. There you go, you're good. Now you can just sprint straight to the boss. So you just want to keep going. And just keep going, you're fine. And then you want to go through these boxes. And there you go.
Good.
But yeah, I just didn't like his Geraltic says, yay, favorite boss. Let's see how Fuki does. You can set up, you can use your sword on those sconces of fire to put elemental fire on it. And it lasts a fairly long time.
Okay.
They come back every time you die. So you don't have to worry about that.
Good. Can I hit him with this?
Yep. And obviously the glowing parts take extra damage.
Right. I do like the idea of a guy who's got boats in him and he shoots boats at you. It's kind of a neat thing.
I just don't like him.
Gonna dive? Can I fall in, like, if I'm right up against
Yeah,
him?
you can. At the right angle, you can fall in. This was the boss that killed me the most. I died to this boss probably four or five times. The rest of the bosses, almost every boss, I have one shot in this game. Almost.
Do you have, like, no iframes in this game? Like, come on.
That's the Ninja Gaiden.
Let me light the torch. Come on.
That's the Ninja Gaiden coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, the Twilight version of this boss is stupid. He has ads right away. He's also just not doing his death beat right now. Oh, there it is. Good dodge.
Light torches, light weapons in between when he's diving. That's a good time to do that. Stay close. Maybe he won't do the beam thing too much. He does. Maybe a lot of time to react to it.
Loads of iframes there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Stage 2. Now with ads. Good call. Just to give you an FYI, that slam will kill you right now.
Okay.
Unless you're at full health, the slam will kill you. Oh! It was very close.
Come on. Good thing.
Full concentration.
Oh, I see. So you just don't want to attack when he does that then. So you just the... Okay.
Remember how to get back there?
Yeah.
Cool. How many elixirs did you start with?
I don't know. 5?
5, okay. This boss is way easier with your fireball just because they hit the ads. You've gone too far.
Right.
The ads, I had to bait out their melee attack, but the boss was
Right.
also melee attacking me.
Right.
So it was like this big ring around the rosy where I'd run by, they melee attack, I'd dodge, I'd slash them once, do half their damage, and then start running around again.
Yeah, I think it goes to show differences of builds. Because so far I think he's the easiest boss I've fought so far.
I still think he's
that's
for my build, he was the hardest boss.
Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily a meter of anything. It just means that our builds are different.
Well, to put it in perspective, Tachibana was the easiest boss for me.
Oh, there you go.
You had a hard time with that one.
Once you told me the trick, then it was a lot more manageable.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that. Geraltic says, don't use the bonfires for the elemental. It'll kill the ads as they spawn if you use them up.
Okay.
That's crazy. That would have helped me a lot.
I should be waiting for
Application is not suspended. PlayStation. Never suspend an application. Well, you got him burning. That's good.
I wanted.
Title Fire Manipulator.
Dodge that. Okay. We just have to wait for his hands, I guess.
But you can use your fire talismans and stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You can do really, really low damage.
I mean, it's not terrible damage. If I can burn him immediately, that would be good.
You could take off your rejuvenation and put on the fire talismans, the free ones.
I have fire talismans on already.
Oh, okay.
I leveled my magic 1 point, which gave me enough to put it on.
I'll be right back. I just need to take a bathroom break.
Some fire arrows.
They do nothing. Trust me. They do like 25 damage.
Alright. I guess I'll keep, that's weird, I got some treasure there. So maybe I'll just keep those up then. Maybe get myself some water resistant armor, or maybe... Maybe get some fire. Like, maybe I just can find a fire sword for myself. That's a solution, I guess. It's taking a while. Attacking his hands is it's pretty slow. Okay. A little janky.
How you doing?
Alright.
It's pretty good. I wanted to read you something out of the monster manual that I found today. Because I think I may have found the highest level monster in the book.
It's like it's level 30, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the Tartarus, right?
Yeah, the Tauresk.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at it?
Briefly.
Okay, so just take a guess at how much health it
Well,
has.
gotta love that old Iron King style
Yep.
hole in the floor there.
Yep.
How much? What?
Can you take a guess at how much health it has?
Challenge rating of 30.
Yeah.
800.
That's actually a little high. Its average hit points is 676. It is 33 D20 plus 330.
Plus 330.
What's its strength?
30?
Yep. Dex is 11. The Constitution is 30. Int is 3. Wisdom's
3.
11. Charisma is 11.
The giant beast.
Saving throws is Int. Wisdom.
I know it has 25 armor class.
It does have 25 armor class.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, dude.
That's...
I love it. Damage immunities. Fire, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Yeah, so it's immune to physical damage. Isn't that great?
It also is resistant to magic.
Yeah. So it effectively has like double the hit points essentially.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah. It is immune to being charmed, frightened, paralyzed, or poisoned, because of course.
Of course.
It has blind sight for 120 feet and a passive perception of 10. Speaks no languages. Speed's 40 feet, because of course. You can use this 3 times a day. Legendary resistance. If the Terrask fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed.
Save it. Yeah.
3 times it can do that!
A lot of creatures, legendary creatures can do that, yeah. Like, ancient worms can do that. It's, yeah.
Okay, so, obviously, magic resistance. Check this out. Reflective Carapace. At any time the Terrask is targeted by a magic missile spell, a line spell, or a spell that requires a range attack roll a d6. On a 1 to 5, the Terrask is unaffected. On a 6, the Terrask is unaffected, and the effect is reflected back to its caster.
That's right. As
though it originated from the Terrask, turning the caster into the target. What? Is this thing killable?
At level 30, like, things get silly at level 30 in Dungeons & Dragons.
Okay, so check this out. Siege monster. The Terrask deals double damage against objects or structures. Yeah, whatever. Multi-attack. The Terrask can use its frightful presence. Then it can make 5 attacks. 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws, 1 with its horn, and 1 with its tail. It can swallow instead of bite. We'll get to swallow in a minute.
Yeah.
Bite. Melee weapon attack plus 19 to hit.
Yep.
Reaches 10 feet, one target. It does 36 as average, but it's 4d12 plus 10 piercing damage.
Yep.
If the creature is grappled, the escape is a DC of 20. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the Terrask can't bite another target. So next up is Claw. Melee weapon attack plus 19 to hit, 15 feet, 1 target. It's 28 or 4d8 plus 10 slashing damage. Horns is a melee weapon attack plus 19 to hit, reach of 10 feet, 1 target. Average attack is 32, 4d10 plus 10 piercing. Tail, melee weapon attack plus 19 to hit, reaches 20 feet, 1 target. The hit is normally average of 24, 4d6 plus 10 bludgeoning damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 20 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Frightful Presence. Each creature of the Terrask's choice within 120 feet of it and aware of it must succeed on a DC 17 wisdom saving throw or become frightened for a minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns with disadvantage if the Terrask is within line of sight. Ending the effect on a successive blah 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 blah. You know what Frightful is.
Right.
Now, check this out. This is where it gets ridiculous. Swallow. The Terrask makes 1 bite attack against a large or smaller creature. It is grappling. If the attack hits, the target takes the bite damage, and the target is swallowed. The grapple ends well swallowed. Well swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained, and has total cover against attacks and any other effects outside the Terrask. It takes 56 or 16 d6 acid damage at the start of each of the Terrask's turn. If the Terrask takes 60 damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside of it, the Terrask must succeed on a Constitution save, a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. At the end of the turn, regurgitate. DC, okay, so it's a Constitution of 20. It gets a plus 10 to Constitution.
Yes, it does.
It has to roll a 9 or below.
Yep.
And then if you get regurgitated, you fall prone in a space within 10 feet of the Terrask. If the Terrask dies, the swallowed creature is no longer restrained and can escape from the corpse by using 30 feet of movement exiting prone. Now, it's still not done. Legendary actions. The Terrask can take 3 legendary actions, choosing from the options below. One of the legendary actions cannot be used, or only one of the legendary actions can be used at a time. and only at the end of another creature's turn, the Tarrasque regains spent legendary actions at the start of its turn. So it can attack for free at the end of someone's turn. It can move, or it can chomp. Costs 2 actions. The Tarrasque makes 1 bite attack and then uses its swallow.
Yeah.
It regains its legendary stuff at the beginning of its turn. This thing is unkillable. Almost unkillable.
Yeah, you're gonna need some pretty high-level characters to beat him. So
A party of all 20s would have a hard time taking this thing down.
yeah, I mean it's a challenge rank 30, right?
It is a. Guess how much XP it is.
Should be like 200,000, I think.
It's 155,000.
Yeah.
This is nuts. I love it. It's so stupid.
No fire weapon.
And I love how like on the page before is like the Sturge, like a challenge rank of 1/8. Like I was not ready to hit challenge rank 30 when I was reading this book.
Yeah.
I thought the highest would have been an Ancient Black Dragon at 24 or 26, something like that.
There's some custom stuff that's like meant for like epic level, like after level 20, and challenge rating is
Can you do stuff after level 20? Is it just made up at that point?
It's either home brewed or I think there's a few modules that are like that from Wizards of the Coast.
Okay.
But challenge rating there can get to be like 40 or 50.
That's crazy, dude.
And monsters are stupid at that point. Like,
jeez, this Ancient Green Dragon is actually better than Ancient Black Dragon. I just think like Black Dragon's probably the best.
I mean, there's a lot of.
Ancient Red Dragon's 24.
It's just an element, you know. They're very similar in combat wise.
There's got to be something higher than 24 dragons. Ancient Gold Dragon is also 24. Dude, the Gold Dragons look so awesome. They look like a mixture of like Mushu and then just cool.
Yeah.
I love them. Got like sweet spike tails.
Jeez.
He's annoying, right?
Well, I keep trying to hit him, and I'm hitting him alright, and all of a sudden the game decides that there's a big enough gap, and I fall in the crack.
It's annoying. I don't like this boss.
It'd be nice if they gave me a fire weapon before this was the boss fight.
I had a fire weapon here. It doesn't really help. I love the Nothic. This thing is so cool looking.
He's alright.
Black pudding, yo. Man, the Umibozu should just take damage passively when you have bonfires up.
I mean, I did him fine the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he's hard now.
How often does that happen, though, with us? We do it really good on the first time, and then we just lose. Geraltic says, I love the Guardian Spirit I'm using. It gives me a chance for unlimited ninjutsu. And it's a bat, which is also cool. The bat's cool, man. I like the bat. I just can't get rid of Kato. I just have like a bond with Kato. Plus the just like the key recovery speed's also really nice. This boss was the most annoying for me because of the amount of damage that he just does. You know what I mean? Whenever he just hits you. It's really irritating.
Yep. Just stuck on a boss.
Sorry, man.
I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe I'll. I know what Geraltic said that the bonfires hurt the ads or whatever, but
Yeah, I used the bonfires. That's what I did because I set them on fire to do some damage, right? My only tip would be to leave one of them for the second phase. At least one of them. Here's the burn. The damage, though. Oh! Gosh. Almost a half in the first go. That's really good, dude. So I'm gonna take much more before he starts phase 2. He might do it right now, actually. Yeah, there he goes. Nice. I believe in you and fully support this plan.
Okay. I didn't know we could even do that.
Fire shurikens are amazing for setting up fire debuff. I love it.
No, that's good. I should.
Dude, I kind of want to just do a ninjutsu run out, like right after I'm done my run. Oh. Good call. Oh. How are you finding the damage of the shurikens and stuff, Geralt? Are you finding that you still are needing to use your weapon most of the time? Or like are you finding that like the shurikens and kunai and stuff are good alternatives? Good job, dude. Good job.
Thank you.
The fire, like the shurikens and the kunai and stuff like that, the range attacks are good enough to actually do a lot of damage and wipe white areas. That's where you fall into the water right there. You gotta redo the boss.
Pretty lame.
Oh, I got another Pathfinder Pawns Beastery box. I got the NPC box.
Oh, cool.
Which is nice. It has a whole bunch of dudes in it.
Good.
毛利では異国の者まで連れておったぞ。東国の守備はどうじゃ、大谷行部殿。
信州真田はこちらにつきましょう。しかし、東国は今や徳川が本拠。多くの大名がすでに密約を結んでおりまする。
三成殿も人気がないの。
いやはや全く。いかにすればここまで嫌われることができましょう。
Really happy that haircut's not in style.
As you mentioned.
今一度義を解こう。
Boom.
ふみか。また義を振りかざして敵を増やさぬといいが。家康殿には正攻法では勝てぬ。わしと共に手を汚してくれんか、行部殿よ。
もはやろくに目も見えず下法で生きておるに、今さら正道を歩もうと神仏の救いは受けられますまい。この者が太宰府に秘匿された五国の霊石を見つけ、こたびの戦で役立ててはと申しておりまする。
わしらも異国の者に頼ると申すか。
Oh no, sure.
Sersha.
Shershin.
They're really meant to let you pull back to finish something off. They're not intended for killing. They're really made to supplement your weapon, not replace it. Okay, fair enough.
Gee, was it? Nice work. Kobayakawa always keeps his promises, so I'll be glad to ask the Murakami to fix your ship. Feel free to tell Lord Ieyasu that he can count on us for help as well. Well, most likely anyway. The Mori clan is quite large after all. We can take time to build a consensus. And now I'm left for Boding Seas.
Yo! You gotta do those dojo things, dude.
Okay.
Ugh. Oh, you can't do ninja.
I cannot do ninja.
Hey, did you know this dojo is a training ground for the samurai? And it's filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of all the uncounted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls?
Well, allow me to put on my hipster scarf as I say I knew before you did, and you know. Oh, we're fighting?
Yeah, man. It's a duel.
Okay, well I can't heal, so I'm never gonna win this. Okay.
You know what you gotta do?
Hunker down, everyone. Here we
You know
go.
what you gotta do?
No.
Hooray.
Oh, jeez. Let's just skip this, okay? It's
If you want me to just to get you the strategist stuff, you can buy parry really quick. I can just do it. Cause like, it's up to you.
How do I parry?
You have to go to your skills and you gotta buy it.
Okay.
It's in sword. Go down, and you're gonna be looking for Haze. It's gonna be the second one in. You already bought one of them, so go down. Oh, there's Haze. So you gotta get Leaf Glide, and then you gotta get Haze. And just hit yes. And then you gotta get Haze too. There you go. So now, you can play the movie, see what it is.
Square while guarding. This is no wonder you're like parrying this game. You have to do it while you're guarding.
Yeah. So hit square. There you go. Once you it does an animation, and there you go. And then you hit square again. As soon as that animation goes off, you'll stab him in the back. Like that. And now you can do a crit.
Okay.
You just got to do it fast enough.
Okay.
You can heal. You're just in the wrong shortcut bar.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I was wondering why. I thought maybe you could only do it for expert. Remember, hit square like immediately as soon as you see that.
Okay.
This is the time.
Okay.
Go watch that stamina, bro. You can also use.
That's literally how this is me trying to parry in Dark Souls. Like I'm just like, okay, now do it now. Like it's just.
You can also use.
This is
your
why it's
spear.
never worth parrying for me.
You can also use your spear. You have all the weapons on you. You just have to. You gotta go into your menu. Oh, you do not have the parry with your spear. Come back later if you want.
Yeah, you said I should do this. I should probably do this now, right?
I didn't do it at this point, but that's because I didn't know I could.
How do I get out?
Go to items.
Items.
Bottom one. You should do the Nioh though.
Yeah.
Unlocks other
totally.
stuff there.
Yeah, that's definitely. Dojo. 10 dexterity. I'm hoping it's sort of like Dark Souls, where you get to the point where my magic is doing really, really good, and I don't have to worry too much. You boost magical high enough in Dark Souls, you can get some good returns.
Well, if not, you have a
Let's
Book
see.
of Reincarnation, so
What am I doing?
you just gotta beat everything with your magic.
Oh.
You can use your sword too, which is what I did. But
Oh, okay. What's this?
so that's Slow.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You even die slow.
Whoa.
Yeah, here's some yokai you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
There you go, it's dead. I'm sure you've seen these guys already.
Yeah.
Left. Oh, good dodge. That wasn't subtitled. Why wasn't it subtitled?
I don't know.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, he just said it's over. Game's over.
Did he even use magic with that one? Just beat him to death with
Now,
a
now I'm saving it for the guy.
The quills that the stupid umbrella shoots at? Umbrellas are deadly, dude. It really caught me off guard when I found out how deadly they were.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Freaking paralysis, dude. I hate the umbrellas. You know, Dark Souls is big beasts. Bloodborne, it's like werewolf beasts. Here, it's umbrella. And not like Resident Evil umbrella. Like a normal umbrella.
It's the trick to these umbrellas.
You just watch them. That's what I do.
That can't be it. Like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Grabs. No more slow!
I didn't mean to do that.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Yay, now you can do more Nioh stuff.
Good, yes.
Nioh. Nioh. Meow, meow, meow. Nioh.
Stupid. Wonderful, Strong Gene. The things of Omnio act on the myriad of things that are a world of uncanny powers, but they are for the purpose of the balancing. Yeah. That. Let's sell some.
Probably got stones
stuff.
too.
I guess I could do that.
You got no stones. Yeah, you got ninja's locks though. Just eat those, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, sneezing feels so good. You know all about that, wouldn't you?
No, sir.
I just want to let you know that if I could take your sneezing fits, so you could experience real good sneezes, I would take your sneezing fits for a day.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Okay.
Ready jutsu. Never mind.
Let's see.
You gonna spend some skills?
Yeah. 8 of these.
Can you just have more Omnio capacity points? That was at like the very bottom.
I think it's I have to do a mission first. Oh, I had to clear that. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's
That one's
expert.
probably a veteran.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the difference here?
Allows you to prepare 3 Guardian Spirit Talismans.
Well, let's just see what that's like, I guess.
Huh.
Oh,
Nioh! Maybe they're just stronger. Oh.
They're different ones.
Huh. So I guess you could just have more.
Have more of them?
They're cheaper. They're 1 cheaper. Can you take off the talisman too and put on top? Huh.
Why? Why? I don't understand. Okay.
Well, can you set anything else now?
Yeah, I have slots for some things. Put on some of this, I guess.
Higher ranks, lower cost, and you can equip multiple of the same to get more casts.
We have multiples of the same?
Yeah, so like Guardian Spirit Talisman 1 and 2 you could equip, and then you would have 6 Guardian Spirit Talismans.
Okay. Phoenix region already?
Yep.
What? Oh, that's crazy. Alright.
Proceed! Ba ba da 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 ba ba da da da.
Wait, no.
西国の調略を進めておるようだが、分があるのは吉川、小早川を調略したこちら。ウィリアム、大阪は華やかな町。
ばばらばらば
ぜひ見せた
ば
と思ってお
ば
る。
らばらばばらばばばら
帝のお忘れ
ばばらばばばらばばばばら
The Islands of
ば
Cow.
ついに
ba ba da. It sure is. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da da da.
It's probably not gonna be as nice as Hanzo is saying it is.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's gonna be a disaster area.
表を上げ。
霊が見え、怪異を切るというのはまことか。君子、怪力乱心を語らずじゃ。花からそのようなことを口にする者に真を受けようか。
This one has absolutely no power. Anzo, do you seriously follow this pretentious little prick?
何を言うておる。
鳥居殿、その者は影武者だと言うておりまする。
こやつはもっと名護を話しておったであろう。それに半蔵、そこもとが事前に話しておったのではないか。何がおかしいじゃ。
まあまあ鳥居殿、半蔵殿の推挙もあることですし、全く口頭無形と切って捨てるもいかがなものかと。拙者に等しやんあり申す。
If I may, can I offer an idea? Do all of our work, and then you'll have proven yourself.
Is that what he's gonna say?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have an idea. Do all of my work, and then maybe I'll trust you.
Spoilers. But, you know, such as the...
What do you mean spoilers? It's gotta be missions.
Right.
What else would it be? Go to view country map. Where are you? You in the 3rd region?
Whoops. Yeah, 3rd region.
3rd region, making way up the glorious Nippon.
That's right. This is a map of Japan. Like, the
I'm only
Kinki
in the
region.
4th region. About to go to the 5th.
Spire Nest Castle.
Mission level 47. 5 death bonfires. Difficulty.
It is 5 bonfires. Level 45. Ugh.
Spider Nest
There are
Castle.
rumors of strange creatures attacking travelers in Shigi-san. If they truly are yokai, Master Angen's presence would be a great assurance. Lord Tori, I will personally determine whether or not Master Anjin is worthy of our trust. What do you say, Master Anjin? Will you help?
If you want, you can go do some side missions. You got 2 side missions here. You got some side missions from the 2nd region.
I mean, maybe.
Did you get the trophy for the spider mission? I don't know, Geraltic. What trophy is that for? I might have.
Let's do this one. You know, images between the balance between so you'll be okay.
Oh no!
Yomotsu Hirasaka is said to be the entrance to the underworld. Upon passing through it, visitors will find the river Sanzu, separating the human world from the hereafter. The sheer number of dead souls produced from the ongoing war attracted large numbers of yokai. Oh boy.
Oh no!
Why are you saying that?
Magic Sun.
Yo!
Oh, no. Magic Sun. For collecting all the Tico fragments.
Guess not.
I don't know. I don't remember. I did it a while ago. I've been taking my time with this game, so I probably did that last week. So I don't know if I did that. We can check right after.
Take these. Take this.
Oh no! You just found the rarest thing
Worth it.
in the game. It's the best equipment right there. 1 elixir. You found the Bane mask that automatically puts elixir in you every time you get hit.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, Geraltic, have you done the bathhouse side mission yet? Look at you actually changing weapons mid-duel. That's crazy, man.
It is.
You never do that. Look, you switching stances too!
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh. Well, low stance though, right?
Yeah, for these guys especially.
I believe it was in the 4th region. It's it's a side mission given to you by Tome, the blacksmith girl.
Should heal.
You know what? You probably haven't done it because I did it today and I'm farther than you. So I probably haven't done it, or you probably haven't done it. It's a good mission though. You'll like it. Oh, cool! Does your lightning shot cause slow, like the lightning swords do?
No.
Well, you straight remember that, man. Yeah, it does. Cool. Yep, 4 peeps. Now 3 peeps. Oh, I didn't know you could break those. That's cool. Oh! Careful if that little one gets powerful. Yeah. Oh! A little sneak.
Alright, well.
The lightning debuff is where it's at, Geraltic. I consistently rock the Raikiri. Slowing is too good, dude. Oh, did you kill the kid?
No, but I couldn't hit him, so I left him alone.
Alright, well, 1 left.
I'll do it.
What's on your second shortcut? Do you have any more offensive talismans or anything? Oh,
Nope.
just for attacks.
What about this?
Yo, he'll die from that poison. Like a man.
That's right.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, good.
Oh no, magic sun.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're kind of mixing cultures there a little bit because you're doing the Western thing.
Magic sun. Can you say magic sun? Does that even make sense?
I mean, if your name is Magic,
Oh, what does san mean?
San's like an honorific for like roughly equivalent to Mister in English.
Okay.
So.
Couldn't I just be saying magic 3? Ichni san?
Depends on how you're saying it. Oh man, 2 guardian spirits for doing this one.
Kato and the shark.
Oh man, yes.
Got to do it.
Apparently, okay, running wild in the ruins between the mountains, I understood that the ruins originally housed 3 divine items, each with its own god. Normally, they decay the gods remains pure forever. Something untoward might have happened in this case. If you wait until the villagers are harmed, it will be too late. Let's do it. I mean, generally, if you're saying a word like a name and then San, that means that you're trying to say Mister.
Yeah, but I'm not saying
Or
Mr.
Mrs.
Magic.
Wait, it doesn't make sense to be saying Magic San.
Magic 3, dude.
Magic 3
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Ichni san, right?
Yeah,
San
but
is 3.
But you wouldn't say San like that. It just seems strange. Hey, I know this.
But you know what else you wouldn't be doing? Going, oh no! Magic san. You wouldn't be doing any of that. I'm being stupid.
Oh, I see.
Don't you understand?
I do understand.
Sometimes you have to play the moron.
Sometimes.
Don't you mean all the time in your case? Octo, you dummy! Is that what you were
Dummy
thinking?
face.
Is that what you were thinking?
Nah.
Oh. Whoa! Did you know you can parry the skeletons?
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, parrying is so good. Parrying is so good, dude. If only you could parry.
Only it was worth parrying.
It's super worth. You have no idea how worth parrying is in this game.
It's not worth it if you die. So.
Just don't die then.
Yeah. It's easy.
Just get good, I believe, is how it's pronounced.
It's pronounced.
Geralt says, good thing playing the fool is... Dang it, Octo, you stole my joke! Oh! Thought you were gonna die. Yo, HP check. That dude has 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Nioh. Stuck in my head now.
What's the stuck in your head? What's it stuck in your head
Because
with?
it's funny to me. Because it's stupid. You laugh at puns. You're not allowed to be an officer of comedy.
Because puns are funny.
Puns
They're clever.
are rarely
That's
funny.
why they're funny. I disagree.
Water talismans absolutely ruin clay soldiers, FYI.
Good to know.
Your reputation level has increased.
Okay.
Oh, slowed. Yeah, boy. It seems like the paralysis sword isn't really doing it for you. Like I mean, of the status effect. I wonder how much stuff you can actually paralyze. I assume
No.
it's all the humans.
Yeah?
Either that or you're killing them too fast to be able to then like actually get
to
the
notice it.
yeah, get the paralysis
Yeah.
effect.
Oh.
He's got that great sword moveset.
Oh, there's a rock here?
Indiana Jones! I'm sure you would have been fine.
I would have died. Last time I was here, I died to the rock in one hit.
Dwayne Johnson was here?
Nope.
His name's The Rock!
Yes, thank you. That was the joke.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty funny, eh? Listen, that was about as funny as every pun you laugh at.
Is that true?
It's about that funny.
Puns are... They're way funnier puns.
Oh, what's up? It's the mother flippin' water dragon, son. Too bad this boy's a water oni.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. You can do it. Oh, he got poisoned. Cool. Slowed. That's the worst combo. Slowed and poisoned.
Pretty bad.
Paralyzed and poisoned's worse. Where's this game's equivalent to parafusion?
Right? Last time I was here, I got some of these charms, and these were actually really good. So let me just take a look here.
Looking for the only thing that matters. Ko-Dama sense!
Okay.
Only thing that matters on charms is Ko-Dama sense!
I'm a magic
It's the only
user
thing!
who needs the magic
It's
power
the
plus.
only thing that matters, cause Kodama, Kodama,
Lightning
doing
damage
more
is
things
minus
than
10.
Obama.
Plus 10.
Kodama.
That's good.
No, seriously, but for real though. Like, But
There are better things,
no,
probably.
no, there's not. There's not. Your prayer beads suck. The Kodama sense
No.
is you can get extra Amrita.
Plus 10% wind damage. Plus 10% fire, 11% fire damage.
Amrita, extra Amrita, dude. You won't be sorry if you put on Kodama sense. You won't be sorry. Well,
I see you say that, but
you will be if you
I
don't
lose out
look
on one of
for
these.
Kodama. That's fine. We just play different ways.
What's on the Kodama Sense one? Nothing is on the Kodama Sense one. It's got luck and versus water.
Geraltic says, Octo, shut up. You can use a spirit with Kodama sense if you need to find them. Fuki put on Nioh magic power charms. But no, because I like Kato. And he doesn't have a Kodama sense. And Kato's the way to go, dude.
What's we got here?
As a purely physical warrior that uses a sword and dual katanas / spear, Kodama sense is so good on charms. Especially on my medicine case that also has Kodama sense.
This is actually lighter, too. Anything else, though? Evasion key usage. Let's put that on for special defense. And I bet this as well. Let's look at the newest here.
I said it's Kodama sense, not worth it.
I'm sorry you got shut down by...
No, it's fine. You're just wrong. Sense enemies. What does that
Sense
do?
enemies. Shows the location of nearby enemies on the compass.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I mean, it's not as cool as Kodama sense, but, you know.
Yes. So, let's see.
Kodama sense is my bae, dude.
Like, if I find something that has, like, change to defense magic, that would be really good. Treasure sense.
Oh, you gotta put that helmet on just to see what it looks like.
Okay. That's horrible. Damage from behind. This Kodama sense. Oh my gosh. It doesn't do anything else though.
It's the best thing in the game. Actually, Amrita Plus is the best thing in the game.
Let's go with rarity.
Amrita earned from people. Amrita earned from yokai. Amrita earned.
For people. Yeah. That seems pretty good, doesn't it? Defense split multiplier goes down though with that. This one seems good.
But you don't get any of the special effects.
No, but I get what's more defense and more life.
No, you don't get those.
Yeah, I do.
No,
I don't
you
get the effects, these effects, like the ones under green. I don't get these, but I do get these.
No, you get none of those. That's why special effects is red. You don't have the body required.
Oh right. Forgot that was a thing.
If you want to level up your body once, then you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's go with this for now, I guess.
You look so much like a mage with that helmet on.
You know it. I need to find some more mage gear that can help me. But until I get that.
I wish I could transfer you. I sold them, but if I could transfer you items, I would hold all my mage gear. Because I found really, really good mage gear, and I was like, yeah, but it doesn't have Kodama sense, and sold it.
And now, oh no, please. Oh good, I thought I was the Tengu.
Tengu.
And now I'm hearing from Geraltic that you can just find.
There's a spirit that has Kodama sense. I don't believe I have it yet. Either that or I don't. I don't have enough spirits to unlock it. If he has it, then I must have it, unless we pick something different at the beginning, and it's one of the starting ones. Even though I think I have all the starting ones now. The scary Axeman.
Where'd he come from?
Almost. Do you have Guardian Spirit Talismans?
Right, yeah.
One dead. Good fuck. Free fight. There's an elixir.
Alright. Good. Kill these two things, and then I can hit the shrine.
Geraltic says, in all caps, what is this bomb? So I put on the Mega Iga style Horikua Dama, and it's like a soccer ball sized dom that detonates and throws out more little bombs.
What?
It sounds awesome.
That's cool, yeah.
To level your body and then wear that helmet.
But magic.
Then do magic. Just do magic then.
Fine, I will.
Cop out! Wow! Specialized build. Lame. Dude, nothing in this game matters but sword parries and Kodama sense.
I'll find Kodama sense, don't worry. One of my guys will have it.
No, you'll never ever use it. You don't care about Kodama.
Well,
They're so important.
I just don't think about them that often.
Yeah, because you don't care. Unless they had unique equipment, in that case you would murder them all to get it. You monster.
I mean, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't!
You would.
No! I wouldn't.
If they had cool gear, of course you would.
No!
Why wouldn't you?
If I had to kill an ally, I would not do it.
I mean,
until my second playthrough.
I mean, they're like kind of allies. Whoa, I didn't know they even had a hollow style flail.
Yeah, every time I wish there was a flail in this game.
Even flails, man.
Why can't we have flails? Why?
I just don't
Why?
think. I don't know why you like them so much.
They're cool.
I mean, they're all right.
Dude, are you denying Dark Souls another weapon type?
Of course not. I would never do that.
Because that's why we need flails. It's another weapon type. Different movesets. Dude, imagine the super cool grab moves you could do with a flail. Dude, cool grab move you could do with a flail in like Dark Souls, right? So you have to have like some flail that's like slightly too long than a real life flail. You swing it around there, like it's a weapon art. You swing it around their neck, it grabs them, you go around and you lift them up and you choke them and do damage. Be so cool! Flails!
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's not fine, it's amazing and we need them. Someone's gotta stand up for the little guy. Someone's gotta stand up with the ball and chain on a stick.
Do the thing. I just don't think it's that cool of a thing.
How dare
It's
you?
just,
How
as
dare
you
you?
put it, it's a ball on a stick. It's not.
What's a sword? A piece of metal on another piece of metal. Ooh, because one side is sharp. This is a spiked ball of death whipping at Mach speed on a chain.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my gosh. The handle could emit poison gas.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, how dare you.
I'm not even being like
dare
kind
you.
of mess with you. I just don't care that much about
How
it
dare you.
flails.
I understand, Geralt. I can't read that because that's a slight spoiler for Mifuki. Not really. I just don't want to say it because then he'll not be looking forward to it. But yes, I agree. I almost did it on my first try and then spent a long time after that because I wanted to finish it off with the Iaido and then died, and then I spent a long time on that part after because I just choked every time.
Okay. Open this. Just gonna loop around with the ladder right here.
Flails, dude!
Just yeah. It's alright. I wouldn't say no to a flail. I just wouldn't.
You
like
would
say
rather
that.
use a big cylindrical piece of wood than a flail. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You'd rather use a club than a flail!
Yeah.
Maces are just clubs!
Yeah, but they like have like a weird stick on. They're gonna,
But
like,
the flail is like a club with an extendy cool bit!
yeah, and it's like okay, here we go. Oh boy, oh it's like flopping
I can't,
around.
I
Oh
can't,
boy,
I
it's
can't, I can't even.
see what I mean? Like the way kind of flails kind
I
of
can't
like
even.
hang.
There's
and
a
they're, like,
secret wall right
they
there.
flop and stuff. Yeah, I thought so. I could see the eyes.
I can't believe it.
You know, like there are times when the flails kind of like, oh no, oh it's kind of like
No.
hanging there and being all like, you know.
And then you just go
A sword,
wham!
take a sword out, it's never not cool. Like no matter what way it's, you know, doing.
The idle animation for the flail could be slowly spinning it.
Sure. I mean,
How dare you? I cannot believe you.
Why not? What? Why can't you believe me? It's not like
Harping on my
thing.
favorite thing. Oh my gosh, that's how you got that Kodama! I couldn't figure it out!
I did it.
I didn't have Kodama sense at this point in the game. The most important item of all time.
If only.
I just want to walk home.
Come on.
Flails aren't cool. What?
I don't think they're that cool.
What do you mean? Stupid. Stupid. Yeah, I'll take that happened. That happened quite a bit to me. It happened like 4 or 5 times. It's really stupid. That toast bomb is stupid. You're telling me that's not a cool flail?
Yeah, that's a good looking flail.
We need these too, but not like lame, not just with like sword stuff, because we just have these with swords. The sickles.
Right.
Look at that flail!
Yeah, it's cool.
But I still need these.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't turn away. I wouldn't say no to any weapon type. It's just.
Look at all these flails. Every one of these flails is cool.
That's fine, yeah.
No. How?
Like I said, I just don't get that excited about flails. It's part of my... I think it's part of my RPG upbringing. There's no RPG I played ever had a flail in it. You know? They had weird things in it, even, before they had a flail in it.
Look at that. Look at that triple flail.
But, like, imagine, like, holding it and stuff. It'd be all, like, unmanageable.
Look at this flail. Look at this flail. It has spikes on it. The chain has spikes on it. It's like Ivy's sword.
Right. In flail form. So, yeah.
You sicken me.
I just think there's, like, because I grew up with certain RPGs, with you use certain weapon types, I get excited with those weapon types and not the ones that I never saw, which were the flails. You know, flails just
I've played one video game with flails in it.
Right. That's why. So you also experienced the same thing then.
And flails are suck.
I'm sure they're fine.
Oh my gosh.
They do cool things.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you.
If they probably wouldn't be any different from any other weapons. So again, you're making it to be a bigger deal than it needs to be.
Flails would have separate move sets.
All I'm saying is that put it in. I'm just not that excited about it. I mean, I'm put it in and it's fine. I'm good. It's good.
Geraltic, you gotta pick a side here, buddy. Are you pro flail, indifferent to flail, or against flail? There's one right answer, but I will accept any of those three.
I didn't realize I was that low on health. I'm indifferent to it. I put it in, I'm good. But it'll be fun. It'll probably be fun. I would take a flail over no flail.
Oh, scimitar is so cool. It's just
Scimitars are cool.
It's just a curved sword. Oh. Just put in a sword and then just like upscale the model to be like 30 times larger. Oh, cool.
Yep.
It's a great sword.
Yep. And then
Flails are a finesse and strength weapon. It's so cool. By default, it's quality.
okay,
That's cool.
I'm sure.
Oh my gosh. Lightning flail.
Okay.
This is why Fang picked a flail. Flails get a bad rap, dude.
But see, by bad rap, there's no rap to them. They just are. Like no one ever uses them for anything in any RPG. So
Well, maybe they
you never
should.
see 'em.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should. Maybe you're right. Maybe they should.
Oh, Girldick says it'd be interesting, but I'm indifferent. No! And then he beat the boss. Good job, dude. Oh, but the flail. The power of the flail. I can't believe you just like.
I don't know why you make a big deal
No,
with
I don't
this.
get it. I don't get it. I just don't.
I told you the reasoning is, in all the games I play, it's never a big deal, and there's never any flails in the games, so I never really experienced them. They don't mean anything to me.
You know what else is never in games? Kusarigamas, and those are rad.
They're all right.
Oh my gosh. It is it's a sickle with a whip on the end of it. How's that not sick?
It's good, yeah. It's good.
We need flails. Miyazaki, please. Bloodborne 2, now with flails. How did Bloodborne not have a flail? In any of the games.
No,
Any of the game,
Bloodborne
a flail would fit the best
would
there.
fit there pretty good.
Dude, they took the nitrous. Could have been a mace, and then you go chink, and now it's a flail.
Instead, it was.
Instead
trick form
it
is
was mace or lightning mace.
Or lightning mace. See, I get more excited with a mace than I am with a flail.
What? It's just it's a less cool flail.
I disagree. Because maces to me have history, you know.
Just one. I just want one. The Ring City better have a flail.
Why would you
If
think that?
it doesn't have a flail, I'm not buying the next Dark Souls. That's also a lie.
Really?
Because I would buy that immediately. If the Ring City doesn't have a flail...
This guy's got ridiculous timing for his attacks.
Yeah, it's great when you just block. It's great. If the Ring City doesn't have a flail...
What?
What's a thing that you would make me do?
What?
Like, what's it like a gross thing or something that
I would
like...
make you do anything. You know how I am.
But like, if you had to...
You do it.
If I had to make a bet that there was going to be a flail.
There's not gonna be a flail.
Shut up! Let a man dream!
Well, I mean, to be fair, I didn't think there would ever be anything close to a flail in the game, and we got Argondel's Rose of Argondel.
That is not even close to
but
a flail.
it kind of is a little bit. I didn't think we'd get anything even close to that, to be honest. I just got another charm. 6. Plus 7 here. What is it about them that you like so much? Why are you obsessing over this?
If there is no flail, I will replay.
If you're gonna say FF13,
no, absolutely.
You're insane.
That never crossed my mind.
Okay.
I would never play that piece of trash ever again.
Not even with me. Not even like on stream.
No, I would never want to.
Okay. So, let's level up again.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. There's not a flail.
You'll survive.
If there is not a flail, I just don't know. I want to say like I would do a thing, but I know there's not going to be a flail. So it's like I'm just setting myself up to lose.
That's right, exactly.
Oh.
Close combat life recovery. Sense enemies.
Dude, you know what needs a flail? What game needs a flail? Breath of the Wild.
Sure. Yeah.
No, not just sure. Not just sure. It needs it.
I agree with you that it doesn't mean it doesn't need it, but yeah, I'll take it.
It needs it. Which do you have the Guardian Spirit that has Kodama Sense?
None of these have it.
Lame.
Treasure Sense, Amrita Sense, Sense enemies. I got plenty of Kanto and Isonade. Life plus 100. Recovery, close combat. I've had key reduction. Key and key recovery speed.
If there is not a flail in the Ring City...
Let's try these one.
If there is not a flail in the Ring City,
okay,
or in Breath of the Wild...
Okay.
there's going
What?
to be 3 important NPCs in our D&D campaign that main flails. Because we need some exposure of the flail. Dual wielding
like-
flails, dude. You know what else we need? You know what else we need
I just-
in Dark Souls? No,
Okay,
shut
go ahead,
up.
go ahead.
You know what else we need in Dark Souls?
Okay.
Nunchucks.
Okay,
What?
I'll accept it.
What?
I'll take it.
What's wrong with you?
They're all right. They're just.
What do you mean they're all right? Michelangelo, dude.
I'm not a fan of Michelangelo. I'm not a fan of.
I'll just see you guys later.
Let me explain.
I'll see you guys later. No,
I'm not-
that's fine. You're a Leo guy, guaranteed. See you guys later. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna do this submission here because I there's a guardian spirit for here, and I want to do that. I'm gonna put down the yokai that have run Itsu Kushima. Right, so there's just my stomach and.
I can't leave. I care too much.
Okay, good. Here's the way it is like I'm not too big on like floppy weapons. Like I don't like the way the flail like moves around like just like kind of like dangling there. I don't like how the nunchuck kind of just like you know, it kind of just like flops around, right?
But robes
I
do
like-
that, and you like mage robes.
That's not weapon though. That's an armor. That's like armor. Like when it comes to weapons, I want it to be like sturdy looking and it's like tough looking. So a sword or a spear or whatever, you're very sturdy looking. So it's just a preference on visual style, I think. But would I accept a flail or a nunchuck? Sure. But I just,
Delphic says that guardian spirit is awesome for Omnio magic.
oh, perfect.
It has buffs to Omnio.
That's perfect. I'm excited now. Let's do it.
You know what else we need?
What?
Bow staffs.
Yeah. That.
Finally, the first thing you said today that makes sense.
What would the bow staff do that was different from, like, I don't know, regular staff?
A twin blade?
Yeah. Would it just be the same?
No, because you would incorporate. Oh, dude, you would incorporate. Yeah, we need swallows too.
Well, I mean, swallows are twin blades, but yeah.
But I mean, like not just like the doofy I'm Darth Maul. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bow staffs would incorporate. It'd be a strength weapon. Okay. Okay. Here's the deal. It's another quality weapon. It's a strength and dexterity.
Okay.
Now here's your deal. All right. You. It's strength because half of the moveset is
Oh,
with
you die.
is with the staff itself. I'm in the head, dude.
I did during the first time, and I thought I figured.
The first half of like the moves is like you smacking with the staff itself, right? The second half of the moveset is you like lunging yourself forward, kicking,
Right.
and like punching,
Right.
and that's why it scales with strength because your fists, and you can do like lunges over gaps and like kick people karate style.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I thought that would be an item. There you go, see? You got it. Got it all sorted out. We're good.
Rather use a club than a flail.
I would.
Might as well just use a baseball bat.
Feels more powerful.
Might as well just use a baseball bat. No finesse.
Can I use this somehow? What does Isanada even do?
It's not a super great one.
Come on, let me Dark Souls you.
Just fight him.
But he's hard.
Just block.
No.
You know what we need? We need a sword that incorporates its sheath into the moveset.
Sure. Yeah. It's cool.
And not like the Holy Blade.
Okay.
Like the sheath itself is the normal sheath. It's not a sword. You know what else we need? A proper war pick set, like move set, not just the axe.
One pick would be cool.
Not
Yeah.
just the axe move set.
Oh, I can't cast.
You know what else we need? Size.
Yep. Let's be good. Gonna need to like pick your battles though with weapons because there's so many different kinds and you gotta, you know, narrow it down.
You know what else we need? We need... What do we need? There's gotta be something else we need.
Oh no.
There's gotta be something else. We need... Oh, jeez. I noticed I had so many weapons in my mind, and then I stopped thinking for a second, and they're all gone. We need a proper trident, is what we need.
Trident's good.
We have one right now, and it's just a spear. And that's lame.
And by that you mean like a weapon, like is that a moveset? Like how does
Yeah,
it
we need a
differ?
trident moveset.
Okay.
What else do we need? We need more whip swords.
Whip swords are cool.
Speaking of which, we need a whip that doesn't suck.
Yes, we do.
There's no whip in Dark Souls that isn't complete trash. Even the whip sword's trash. It's trash. Let's be honest.
That was alright.
We need more than one spear moveset.
That I will
We
wholeheartedly
need
agree with
all
you.
the movesets of the spears in this game.
I really think that From Software should take some lessons from this game for spear movesets.
You know what Dark Souls needs? Dark Souls needs Kusarigamas.
Sure.
You know what? We need more axe movesets. I'm sick of having like one or two.
Sure.
We need like each weapon type needs to have at minimum 5 movesets. Minimum. Uh-oh, Tengu.
Gosh. So I killed him last time.
Oh! Scared me. Wonder if your magic would do more damage. About the same.
Oh!
I didn't know you could push that off.
Good.
Girl says got me some peanut butter crackers. Sounds delicious. We need nunchucks, dude. Flails and nunchucks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess so.
We need more than one halberd move set. Every weapon type at minimum 5 move sets.
知略の小早川だ
Yeah, sure. I agree with that.
この名高き仁王が助け合い毛利は西国で最も強く大きくなった二人なき今この力かつての仁王に及ばぬのは明白大戦の火の粉の中で毛利の家を守り通すこの難題解く手立てなどあるほか石田と徳川そしりは免れまいが勝った方に組みするしかあるまい
We need more claw move sets. Claws suck.
Sure.
We need better claws.
I mean, I think the claws are pretty good right now, but they could be. I mean, always improvements are always welcome. They're a lot better than they used to be.
We need... Stick with me here. We need arcane dual-wielding syringes.
Okay. I'm
And...
just trying to stick with you here.
And at the bonfire, you get to assign what status effect is in them. It's like burning.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you slice, you slice or stab, you infect them with stuff.
Okay.
That's cool, right? I mean, it's not gonna look like doctor syringes. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like
syringes.
fist weapons with giant
Right.
spikes on the end,
Right.
right? Punching. We need punching daggers, dude. Punching daggers.
I mean, I thought we had those already.
Do we?
Yeah.
What are they?
Claws? Yeah, the
Boring.
make claws and the other ones.
No. The claws, they too much slashes. We need punching daggers.
Okay. All right.
We need more things like the bone fist.
That was just so.
We need bone feet.
Why did they not bring out the bone fists? They're the coolest weapons in the game, man. For real.
We need to be able to headbutt.
Right.
We need to be able
To try wield, we'll put one weapon in both hands and then a third weapon on our foreheads.
Okay, it's a bit much.
Then we'll make it quad wield and we'll put one right on our chest. And we'll just like body, just like
okay, it's a bit
chest
much.
bump
It's a
people.
bit much. It's a bit much.
Right?
But
It's a bit much. Come on.
no,
Come on
but
now.
you know what we need? We need sumo wrestler garb and hand wraps, and then we're just Zangief, and we just grab guys and suplex them.
I see.
We need to be able. That's cool. We need to be able, right, to do Sir Alon's charge.
Yeah, you better believe it. I don't know why we're not doing that right now.
Dude, we need wrist crossbows that are fast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We need, like, crossbow only runs to not be boring. Where you just walk up and go, tsk, we need, like, side flips, slides.
Where's all this coming? Where's all this coming from?
It's pent up, dude. You want to know why? Why I think like this?
Why?
Because we need flails. Flails are the stepping stone to cool weapons.
Are they? All right, that's fine. I don't disagree. Necessarily, it's just I think there are better weapons, like just weapons to go with
Like what?
than flails.
Name one weapon we don't have that is better than a flail.
You're gonna have to pick with them yourself, because I think I'm good. I'm good right now.
If you could have
But-
one more weapon type in Dark Souls, what would it be?
Well, we should bring back the Twin Blade / Swallow for sure.
That's already been in it. It doesn't count. I agree, but that doesn't count. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of any.
I can tell you right now. Starts with an F. Ends in a lail. It's flails.
I don't know.
Stupid. Why don't we have flail? I want them so bad. If we can dunk our head in candle wax,
Right?
why don't we have flails?
I mean, they're two different things.
What do
right?
you mean?
I mean, they require different things.
We have a dagger greatsword combo that you're diving, jumping, or flipping.
Right?
Flails. Why? Are we at the point where you need to add a smaller weapon to a bigger weapon to dual wield and to make it look cooler? We're not even done with single-handed weapons yet.
Right?
We need more than one rapier moveset. No, we have two.
Also,
we have
we actually
Rickard's
have
rapier.
we have a few.
We have Rickard's rapier in the normal rapier. I believe that's it. I'm just counting souls. I'm not counting Bloodborne.
Sure. Oh right, I want to change my Great Spirit now.
No, we have the rapier from the DLC.
Yeah, and that's really
That's
cool.
a cool
it's a
rapier.
claw
It's a
and
cool
a rapier.
rapier.
All weapons in the DLC are pretty cool. 15 spirit. Unlimited Nioh plus 15%. Plus 50 magic power. Oh my gosh. This is my guy, I think.
Do it. You need 15 spirit to
Need
get that unlimited, though.
Yeah. Gotta work toward that.
Okay, man. Well, it's time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can do this mission off camera. You just fight on a bridge.
Sure.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back on Friday.
Back on Friday,
Hopefully
guys.
with news of flails.
No.
Nunchucks.
No.
Bow staffs.
Yeah.
Punching dag. No, you need to tell me the possibilities. You tell me yes if you think it might happen. Flail.
No.
Nunchuck.
No.
Bow staff.
Possibly.
Twin blade.
Maybe.
Punching dagger.
I don't know, dude.
New claws.
I don't know.
The true Paragon dual wield syringes.
Don't get carried away. Just accept what we get.
Wrist crossbows.
You're gonna be disappointed if you try.
Backpack rocket launchers like Boba Fett.
I'm just saying.
Backpack trebuchets. It writes itself, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway. See you guys on Friday.